Last time, on episode 69 of Legends of Evantris, you all discussed the nature of Sylvie's strange new book that came from Baba Yaga. You connected with Orpheus and tried to knock some additional sense into him. And you all enjoyed a feast after getting a teleportation circle to Tamaka that Chief Kodo had set up for you. Following that was a great feast to not just celebrate the resurrection of Chief Kodo and the blessings of Tamaka and gaining the Gulan, the mount. It was one final feast before riding off to war, riding off to assault the fire giants in their volcano city of Svarog. And in this feast, there was a great honor bestowed upon one Evandris True Strike. He joined the ranks of the Shrine of Respectable Calves.
It's 2 walls down.
It's 2 walls. As he got tendies and fries and mac and cheese, he ordered a kid's meal and joined the shrine. And that next day, they rode off. And they arrived at in the primary valley, looking up to the massive volcano and the series of volcanoes that make up the colossal city of Svarog. However, as they began to approach, down the side of a ravine thundered towards them a great army. Riders, yak folk atop massive Manchu beasts, as well as Dragonborn riding hyenas, and chained slave warriors as well in their ranks, it seemed. And flying in the skies, Aarakocra, and someone that you recognized, the Vulture Ickis. The Vulture Aarakocra Ickis, who was the leader of the caravan. All of them rocketing towards you. All of them preparing for battle. All of them empowered by the flames of Nziri, the Forge Master. And so, what are you rolling?
Yeah, roll for initiative.
Initiative!
It's not initiative.
Fuck.
You got some time.
You got a tweet, by the way. You forgot to tweet.
What?
You forgot to tweet.
I did?
Tweet, Mike.
I tweeted.
Rich is getting word from Rick, so
I heard from Rick. That
Oh, sorry. Okay. Anyway.
Rick is asleep.
Rick, we're live, damn it. Come on.
He's been drinking.
My
Damn
music.
it.
It's a lush.
Damn it.
My mom witch!
How's the music looking?
Can I tell you about the greatest disappointment in my life?
Depends.
In college, I really wanted a Sloppy Joe Manwich. And so I bought a can of Manwich and didn't realize that meat did not come in the can.
Oh, this
so I had
didn't tweet,
a sad sauce sandwich.
You ate the sandwich?
And everything else. I went all the way out.
The look on
Picked up
Rich's
the Manwich can, got it all the way home with some delicious potato buns, and dumped it out, and it was just sauce. And that was a sad day for me.
That's
I should have saved that for the next time we have a story prompt.
That would have been a great save, yeah. You just blew it. You blew
I blew it.
Andy, you married her.
There we go.
I need someone to help.
It bugged out. I apologize, everyone. See, I'm also the marketing guy as well as the DM for this evening.
That's okay. We're talking about a saucy sad sauce sandwich. Thank you.
It wasn't bad though, TBH.
So,
no.
This wouldn't be filling. It would be very just
Let's
like...
know the music is one notch.
One notch? As you are all atop your mounts, the massive force of the yak folk riders and raiders are all attempting to turn as this thundering swarm of riders and warriors and flying units all are rocketing towards you. You have just a moment before, as you see up ahead, Chief Kodo raises his spear in the air, and and you hear a loud crash of thunder as a strike of lightning shoots down onto the spear as he goes, "Ah!" And he sends a Gulan, his mount, thundering forward ahead of the rest of the raiders that you're now in ranks with. And Orpheus looks around at all of you as he's riding atop Lord Frederick, his beautiful white stallion, as he says, are we about to fight?
I draw Edward's final chapter and kind of steady myself in Piccolo's saddle, and I turn to Orpheus and I say, no matter what happens, just make sure that you stay alive. We're not going to let you die. We need the information in that thick skull of yours.
Well, okay. I don't have a weapon. I'll hang out in the back as he...
You better hide! And I'm going to try to charge into whatever's coming at us.
Okay. You charge forward, following as the rumbling of all of the great Manchu beasts thunder towards the massive army that's ascending towards you. And as the dust kicks up, the ash and the dust and the dirt in the air from all of the mounts swirling around you, you can barely see ahead as you hear that same familiar voice boom out like a crack of thunder. Parlay! And he raises up a fist. You see Chief Kodo's massive fist, and all of the Manchu riders immediately rear back and hold back on their beasts as they slow down.
Oh shit!
And as they look ahead, you see riding at the forefront of all of the gray furred yak folk. You see one at the head, one holding a massive banner with that same sigil of the Ifrita, as the same sigil of the Ifrita. He seems to be far older, heavily scarred, missing one eye, as he is riding far ahead, and you see the massive army start to slow down as he is raising a fist.
Holy shit.
Himself. As you see all of the hyenas, the dragonborn mounting them, and all of the slaves with their manacles and their collars are all looking around pensively. You hear loud shrieking and squawking from above, sounds of anger and irritation, as you hear a booming voice from across the field as you begin to approach this opposite force, as lines seem to form, as these two leads begin to walk up to each other. And you hear a grumbling voice. Shut up, Ickis! I believe I'm seeing a ghost! And you see Chief Kodo approach this other yak folk as they slow down and stop their mounts about 20 feet from each other. What are you all doing?
I still have my weapon drawn, and at this point, I'm kind of startled, and I would be trying to calm Piccolo after this, thinking we were just going to rush into battle and trying to hold her steady while I look on and see what's going to happen here. I'm very perplexed.
Okay.
Be ready for tricks.
You hear that same low voice coming out from the member of the Flamekeeper tribe as he calls out, "You're a dead man, Kodo. What trickery is this? I saw your corpse. I laid you to rest myself." "Yes, you did." I'm sorry. "I was a dead man, but the ancestors and some new friends have brought me back to claim vengeance." A pause. As you look back ahead, and all of the caravan soldiers in this army look incredibly restless. They're all looking to the skies. And you see the vulture Aarakocra circling ahead with the almost cloud of falcon-headed Aarakocra. As they swirl around, they seem to have bows and spears, and their hands are glowing with this pulsing flame. And the leader of the Flamekeeper tribe grumbles out,
"No, you don't have to. I already claimed vengeance on the Streamrunner tribe. They betrayed you. No! You have been deceived, brother. Osel, you are a man of honor. I know that. You have been tricked, you have been deceived, and now you take orders from a sniveling bird?"
and you see as Ickis flaps down and lands about 20 feet behind him. You hear his voice call out, that same familiar sniveling voice. "Hey, don't listen to him! Why have you stopped your soldiers? We were given explicit orders to kill them all! Shut up!"
Do I have a chance to shout something?
You could.
As soon as I see Ickis land and start whispering or I guess talking loudly in this other yak folk's ear, I want to point my sword, my rapier at him from atop Piccolo and basically shout, "Ickis, you diseased cyst, you better start running now! Because if we catch you, there won't be getting any away this time."
You, with a beat of wings, the Aarakocra scoots back a little bit, and you see him look at you. As you see now that he's closer, his bald head is wreathed in flame. His eyes are blazing. His feathers are shades of orange and red. And he seems to be holding a strange contraption, a metal crossbow with glowing hot metal bolts, as he clutches it tight to his chest, and he calls out to you, "You are lucky that you survived, Dogway, and anything you can do will be nothing compared to what she will do if we fail. After this distraction is over, you will all die." And you see him fly and descend and drift off from out of sight.
I'm going to lean over to Vandris and I'll say,
Prepare yourself. Either way, I think we have a fight on our hands.
He can't run forever.
No, but he can fly because he has wings, so when his feet get tired, he can then fly, and then when his wings get tired, then his feet aren't tired anymore, so then he can run, and then once his feet get tired, then his wings won't be tired anymore, so then he can fly.
While all of that is true, we're going to kill him.
Yeah, okay. I'm just telling you he could technically run and fly forever.
If you're gonna make me be a hero and give up the whole bounty hunting, stealing aspect of things, then we're not going to just allow him to do the slaving anymore. He will die.
Yeah,
today.
No, I totally get that. I'm just saying he could both run and fly forever if he so chose to, is all.
I think we're on the same page.
I think you'll see what happens.
So then on top of that, though, how fast can you run? Because I think he can fly faster than you can run. So if he can fly faster than you run, and you're trying to catch up to him, by the time he lands, and then he continues to run, you'll always be behind him. Then the next time he flies, he's going to go faster than you're running, and you're just going to keep getting further and further and further behind. So you would literally never be able to catch him. And I know you could turn into a bat, but you can only do that for an hour, at which point he would probably choose to fly for that hour, so you'd maybe be neck and neck. I really don't think you could win against that. No offense or anything, I'm just letting you know.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm taking this kill. It's been decided. Thank you, Sylvie. Thank you. You're gonna have to just sit this one out, buddy. This one is mine. I'll check this one off right next to Ancient Black Dragon.
All right, lad. We'll see what happens. It was the power of Nziri that allowed us to seek revenge and claim revenge. It is the Earthshaker tribe that betrayed us. It is they who stood with the Streamrunners, stood up for your murderers. You may be alive if this isn't a trick, but perhaps death has clouded your judgment. You're wrong, Oso. You've always been brash. You've always rushed to conclusions. But I am the Storm Rider. You see my mount. You see my spear. I am your chieftain.
And he lets out a bellowing roar as the thunder, the clouds above you almost part as they crash, and lightning shoots onto his spear. And all of the valley goes quiet as I put my music back. Synchronization error.
I'll do music.
Thank you. And there's still. You no longer are able to see Ikish, and all of the falcon-headed Aarakocra are starting to circle around and get a little bit lower, and then as they're beginning to fan out and survey the battle. Even the Yak folk on your side and the Earthshaker tribe are getting slightly restless. And Osol rides forward a little bit. And then he approaches Chief Kodo and then passes him. And there's a circle around him. You see that there's a huge hammer on his back that's blazing with a fiery molten light.
You live. And if it is true I was deceived, then I must indeed get revenge on those who did so.
Ooh, shit.
We fought and we killed together. I am a yak of my word. I made a pledge to you as our chieftain.
And he rides back until they're facing again. He reaches back and holds the banner of Anziri.
It is true what you say, my chief. The Afrita is full of treachery and lies. Yes! She is the one who killed me. Killing me brought you to her and your great might and your great tribe.
Osol looks at the banner, and with a quick motion, it ignites in the flames. He turns back.
Flamekeeper tribe! We will defect from the treacherous. We unite with the good.
And suddenly, you see a burst of orange from behind his back as his entire skin starts to crackle with molten light. And then his skin crackles and hardens, almost as if it's magma. And he looks out at Kodo. My chief! And then suddenly he starts to turn to dust and drift away. And as the ashes fade away, you see Ickis far behind him, his claws extended, as he has just killed Osol with a disintegration spell. Fuck. And he looks around. No! And immediately all of the caravan soldiers turn on the Flamekeeper tribe and begin to start slaughtering them and fighting them. Arrows rain down. Chief Kodo looks back at all of you. Now, riders, attack! And he immediately charges forward and thunders as Gulan carries him, riding, and immediately all of the Earthshakers begin to bang their drums and ride into war and scream, "Will you join me?"
We're already. Yeah! We're fucking. We are in the battle.
Soldiers crash and the battle erupts. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Fuck, man. I'm so upset he's dead. Fuck this bird.
I can't believe it. It just sucks.
Wish him back. That's the only way.
You can't even true res,
or you can true res.
Okay.
True res and
20 to 25.
Me, 25.
22.
Damn.
I'm gonna
Vantis.
fucking kill Ickis.
25. Okay.
Ickis is a dead bird.
15 to 20.
16.
16. Rodak. What'd you get?
13.
13. Okay.
Oh, shit.
I need to roll on these cards.
What did you do?
You can get rid of this half.
So, like...
Yeah, those ones you should be able
Reasonable?
to. Yeah, and then push the other ones back a little bit.
Okay.
You have to move the dice tower. Is that good, Mike?
Sylvie, what did you get? Yeah, that's good.
I got a 16.
16. Okay. Next is 1. Next is 2.
Nice puppet cups.
Thank you. As the battle begins to fan out and spread over this great valley, this great ravine that you find yourselves in, you see that Ickis has flying off far back in the battle,
We have a no
shooting
signal.
fire down.
Oh,
Do
we're
we?
back.
Shooting fire down far off in the battle, and as you ride forward, all of the Manchu beasts begin to ride out and fan out until it's just the 4 of you riding. You see that 3 fire-empowered hyena riders are thundering towards you, and with 6 nearly dead-eyed slave warriors with maces and shields as they are yanked on their chains to face you. I'm going to place them all out.
Hold on a second. I'm just trying to keep it. It's working, Rich. I'm just trying to keep it from, like, going all over the place. And I will replace them.
Oh, we're putting a new one on there again?
I think so.
Keep fucking up. Thanks for bearing with us, everyone.
Very cool.
Nikki, did you see my penis?
I didn't, but I do now.
It's nice, huh?
It's, yes.
very straight.
Yeah, I love that the base has, that the balls are clean. The base.
A little fuzz. A little peach fuzz.
Yeah.
I kind of screwed up
It is
the
working, right? You're
head.
just hiding it.
Yeah, a little
See?
bit.
A little bit.
It's a little puffy.
I just don't want to make our viewers at home nauseous.
But, I can get behind a puffy penis.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
Sometimes you just need a little bit of a puffy penis.
I was actually building a penis out of dice, so I think we're in the same... I messed it up, but I think we're in
sisters.
Yay!
Penis sisters. Find the penis, everyone.
It's on my page.
Penis pals.
Thanks for 1cam3.
Thank you, her1can _3. 3 _ 3 on 1 _ 1 3.
How's that, Rich?
Okay.
Yeah, can you put our minis down? And I will
Oh.
I will attempt
The
to.
minis.
Are we here?
No, you're riding towards them on
So
your
we're
mounts. Just towards, over there. Wherever you place them, wherever you like, you can push
So
it.
whatever's under here is not related to this.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. You can push it back a little bit more to give yourselves a little bit more room if you like. Yeah, right there.
Cool.
Perfect. So yeah, you can be wherever, place your minis wherever you want. You're all riding together as a unit. As the battle all around you is you see that many of the Earthshaker are thundering towards and saving their former sworn blood enemies, the Flamekeeper tribe, from the caravan soldiers, striking down Manchu beasts smashing into giant hyenas. As you see these kind of blank-faced slave soldiers just going about and hacking into these yak folk, and they are getting the same punishment in return.
Where's Ickis?
Where's Ickis?
Ekis is far out of the battle.
He's scared as
How do we cast Disintegrate then if he's not close enough to cast
Yeah, he's a
Disintegrate?
sorcerer, so he can do his spend a point to make it extra
And he's
super
a spell
long range.
sniper, so he can
That's
probably,
exactly what it is.
Probably,
So
probably like 1,000
he's a spell
feet.
sniping sorcerer, and he gets over actually 4,000 feet of spell range.
Gotcha.
I helped Mike design this boss fight.
Thank you.
Okay. Vanders, you're up.
Oh fuck! What do you mean I'm up?
Yeah.
It's been like forever since I played Vanders in any.
We have not had combat. Oh fuck! Since the Hydra.
Dice are everywhere. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you don't want to pick this up because you're gonna bounce around and step on one and scream.
It'll be worse than
and
a
then
Lego.
I'm gonna jump, and I've jumped enough today.
So wait, this is it? I have to just go in and fight?
What do you want to do?
All of them?
There are these
Fuck me.
caravan soldiers riding towards you as the battle is
What's my movement? So I can dash, I can go 60, right?
But remember, you are riding on top of Piccolo, so you all have 60 feet of movement.
So can I still dash as a bonus action then to get double?
I would say, yeah, that's how Mounted Combat works.
For 120.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my my cunning action then to dash and basically flank this mofo out
You ride
here.
up as you see a hardened wood elf. With a wood elf with sooty, with kind of a soot-covered skin, holding a mace and a shield, and with its manacles and collar. What do you do?
I'm attacking him. I'm gonna stab him in the face.
Okay.
As I always say. Oh, I forget what my +2 attack is.
Oh, Northwatch, thank you so
Oh my god, all those gifts.
Thank you for the gifted
That's so nice.
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
So that's going to be 1d8 plus, I think it's, 70? What is my sneak attack damage at this point? Yeah, move it however you want, buddy.
That's a 20-foot radius.
76. Bear with me here. I got to roll a lot of die.
So if I just do this, that
So it's going to be 8 plus 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 8 is 20. Hold on. What did I say? 8 plus this is 9. 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 28. 28 plus 7 is 35. Plus 6 is 41 points of damage.
You ride up to this wood elf as he just charges forward, and he looks at you and instinctively raises his shield. But as you ride up to him, your rapier ignites. He screams in pain as his flesh ignites, and you stab your rapier into his throat. He spits up blood. He falls to the ground.
See
dead.
ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. That's my turn.
Daniel, you're up.
Oh, it's me. Okay. I am going to run forward. I'm going to go to about there. And I am going to... I don't know how... This is my first time doing this. Hold on.
Oh, God.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Bear with us, we're rusty at prime combat.
Yeah. So I'm going to use my spirit totem.
Ooh.
What?
And I'm going to use my... And I reflavored this. So I'm going to use
Are you
my...
a shaman? What is this shit?
Hawk Owl.
Ooh.
It's a sweetie.
So in a 30-foot radius, which this is a little bit bigger than this, I'm gonna go for like that. Would that get him
able to,
to
like, get
30
that
feet?
guy
You'd be
with
able to
30?
get
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's probably good.
It should
You guys
capture
want to be
these.
in it, right?
Huh?
You want to be in it?
Oh, I don't know. Is
I think that, yeah.
Dear
you
Lord,
guys want it. You guys-
Kelsey buffed the ring! No!
Oh, I didn't realize we had to be in it.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
you don't have to be in it. What does it do?
Well, it only buffs you if you're in the aura, I believe, right? Or maybe not.
Sorry.
No worries, no worries. These are new changes.
When a creature makes an attack roll against a target in the spirit's aura,
Yeah.
you can use your reaction. So it doesn't
Right.
sound like
No, no.
the person in...
No, you and the person who's making the attack has to be in it.
Got it.
But the idea
Use
is...
the reaction to do what?
To give them advantage.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Yes.
against someone. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
aiding you and your allies with keen sight. When a creature makes
Yes.
an attack roll against a target
Yes.
in the aura, you can
Yes.
use a
So
reaction.
that was
we
the
need
buff.
to be fighting within that area.
Got it.
No, the targets need to be in the air.
The
We're
target
fine.
does. We do not.
Oh.
Yeah, so anything that's in
Will
this
it-
area, we have advantage on.
But it doesn't move with them?
Well, she
No,
can
but she
use her
can move
reaction.
that.
She can use her reaction to
Yes.
give you advantage.
Oh, yeah, it works.
Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then I am going to make my attack. I will
It's a
volley.
concentration?
Oh, no, wait. No, I'll volley. What's the distance? 5 feet? I should be able to hit these two and that guy.
Is it a bonus action to cast that?
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Holy shit, that's good.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
So I'm going to roll.
That's second level too.
Yeah.
So this is 6, is 12 plus 12 is 24 to number 6.
You only hit that at once.
Number 6, that hits. Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to roll my attacks. Number 3 is a natural 20.
Oh,
Hey.
fuck yeah.
And
Gotta
little
give
number
it-
3
Gotta give it up.
Give it up.
is
Gotta give it
a
up.
17.
You have to
that hits all of them. All of them hit.
You have to give it up.
Barely actually.
Natural fucking 20.
You have to give it up.
You have to give it up.
20.
That was a natural fucking 20.
I knew him. I screamed when I saw him.
I
So
know him.
number 6 is going to get
I
10
know him.
damage.
I know him.
Oh,
Number 6 is getting
ATS.
I'm
10.
sorry.
ATST.
9 damage.
9 damage.
To number
You
6.
see that this is actually a female dwarf. As the arrow pierces into her, and she spits up blood as she tries to hold up her shield and continue towards you.
Oh, she's not dead. Never mind. Ignore me.
This is for little.
I know,
I'm
I
sorry,
feel
big
really
number
bad.
3 was
Big
the
number
crit.
I was gonna try to say don't kill the slaves, and then as soon as I ran out of murder one, I was like, well, I
So
forgot about that.
Do you double the
The dice damage, not
only.
the yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was 14, 15, 16 to big number 3.
To hyena. Okay.
Look, the guy give it up has
And
has
14
antlers
to
and a
little
red
number
nose.
3.
Okay, so the rider is 14. So the arrows rain down. You see the dwarf as you see the dwarf looks around as if she's attempting to, like, after she gets hit, she's very wounded. She looks around like she's trying to run, but you see that this dragonborn, as he takes the arrow, and you see that it's actually a blue dragonborn that uses lightning abilities, but empowered by flame along with everything else, rips out the arrow. Don't you move! And is raging towards you as they take the damage and pierce on the hyena, and the hyenas are going to leap off and charge you. One is going to go up to you, Rodek. One is going to go up to you, Annulin, and the other one's going to go to Vandris.
Bring it on. Do you want to move like towards? That's fine.
That's fine.
I gotta blow my nose.
And with that, each of them is going to open their mouth and lunge for you with that charge. And you see, as they open their mouth, they let out a horrible cackling snicker as they lunge forward. And I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh yeah, I love Dex. Am I advantaged on Dex? I don't think I am.
Dex, you don't say.
No, I'm not advantaged
well,
on
that's a
it.
19
Let
plus
me
3.
roll that dex.
I got an 18.
I don't even remember what Sylvie does.
18. The DC is 12.
I don't think I'm advantaged on it, so I'm gonna take nothing.
23.
Pass.
Ooh, that's not good. What was the DC?
12.
12.
I need it.
Okay, so
Then you're good.
So you're going to take half of
You're proficient.
Dex, you
half
say?
of 17 fire and 12 piercing.
I take none.
So, yeah, correct. You don't. And so as they lunge forward, and that's going to be their turn. Sylvia, you're up.
Half of 7.
I am going to cast Eye Bite on number 3.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Get some.
So he has to make the hyena has to make a Wisdom save, DC 21.
With saving to... I don't think he... Natural 1, but I don't know if he can make it. With saving?
Yeah, he's
With the hyena?
Yeah, he's in fall unconscious.
He literally can't. And so, as the hyena, you see him lunge forward, missing Rodek. Rodek, you dodge out of the way, and he's gonna. Ivan, how's that look? Flavor that for me.
Yeah, I'm going to turn and look towards him. I'm going to conjure up this like inky, like foggy, haggy blackness, and I'm just going to blow it directly at him like a sleeping powder, and he's going to fall unconscious.
Boom!
He sludges forward, and this inky black powder poofs, and the hyena is like.
It's actually like a super dark green, but
It's a very dark green, and he stumbles forward. And I rolled a dexterity saving throw as he collapses. The rider is thrown off with a natural 2, falls down, and the hyena slams on top of him, knocking him prone and doing some damage to him.
Just the one right in front of me?
Yes, as he's crushed, and both of them now are prone. One of them's unconscious, and he takes 3d6 bludgeoning damage from the massive hyena falling on him. And
Full send, baby. Come on.
Rodek, you can handle it now, right?
Hey!
Can you spell coup de grace? Rodek can't, but that's fine.
Not me.
Okay. With that, it is Rodek's turn.
That's all I needed, baby.
I think that's what they call a setup in volleyballs.
I will go in and I will flip my sword around and I'm going to stab the hyena that is asleep.
at advantage.
Unconscious and asleep. Do I get anything else besides advantage?
I don't know. How does unconscious...
He's prone, technically? If it's asleep on the
And
ground?
these are all going to be power
Does that
attacks.
matter?
Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit.
Yeah.
Unconscious?
If it's melee. Yep.
My.
So just you don't have to roll.
So you're not at
Oh, do you have to
advantage.
hit?
You know your advantage, and if it hits
Just
the crit,
have to hit
if
if
it's
it's on
melee.
that crit.
Yeah.
It's literal crit.
So just the first one will be a crit though, right?
Because he will then become...
He will
Yeah.
then-
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, let
Yeah,
it go.
because it wakes up if
Just
it's
don't
equal to
miss.
damage.
That is
Oh, dear
that should still hit. That was a 12, sorry. Not a 15.
Oh, okay.
So that was apologies. That was a 23. Was the
That hits, yeah. Stacy's 13.
Then you
It's a
both
giant
and I'm going to make that let's just make it a menacing attack because I know it's going to crit.
Get that extra dice in there, baby.
So this is the power of iBite.
iBite is so fucking good, man.
The hyena literally can't pass it.
That's great.
I should have told you that. But
This.
Well, I was planning on doing it to the other hyenas anyway.
Take
so.
that anyway.
Nose just said, "Come on and slog," and welcome to Svarog.
Yes!
Oh, and welcome to Svarog.
Brilliant.
Oh my God.
Brilliant.
10,
Brilliant.
18, 19, 20,
That
21.
was really good.
21, 31, 37 damage for the first attack.
37 damage to hyena number 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to
beefy
do
boys.
another power attack.
He's still prone.
I'm so happy.
15. I have to subtract 5. It was still would have hit, but 15, 26, 21 to hit?
Yeah,
That
hits.
hits.
Okay, that's
It's going to be very unlikely. And now he wakes up, you cleave into its chest, blood spurts everywhere.
25 damage on the next attack?
You, as it gets up from its, you hear the rider groan, and you cleave its head clean off as it flies off. It is now, it slops back down onto the rider, crushing it again, and he's pinned under the corpse of his mount.
What does the rider look like?
He's a dragonborn.
Okay, I'm going to try to kill him then. I roll a power attack again.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, Rodak.
That is a 14, 25 minus 5 is 20 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh, pretty good. 10 plus 6 is 16. So 26 damage to the rider.
Okay. You cleave into him as he's trying to heave himself out from 26, you said? Yeah.
Yep.
He's alive.
And I will bonus action to come down with a 4th attack.
What? Wow.
My
Fighters,
Great
everyone.
Weapon Master, if you kill something on your turn.
Let it rock and roll,
that
baby.
hits with a 17 plus a billion. With a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 23 damage.
To the hyena?
No, to the right.
He is looking rough as you cleave into
Okay.
him. He's still on,
I
and
just
he
killed the hyena.
He's dead.
What?
Oh, is he?
I
dead.
decapitated
Oh,
him.
okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so
my bad.
he's
My
He's
bad.
dead. That's why I got the bonus action.
You're good.
attack.
Okay,
You're
gotcha.
good.
He is going to.
And then if I get a crit, either way.
The rider of this one is going to crawl using all of his movement to get out from under his beast. Useless. And you see that the armor that he has, now that it's up close, is this strange, crackling, almost magma-looking armor that seems to have this volatile quality to it. And he wields a mighty spear and is going to attack you 3 times.
Holy shit.
$19,
Nope.
22,
Yep.
and 14. So, Does fire versus piercing matter to you? Are you wearing the thing?
We're all
Yes,
wearing
I'm wearing
our
the thing.
we're all wearing our amulets.
So, you take
So I needed to add.
Eight
Not
fi-
worth one of my slots.
you
Sorry.
take 8 fire damage.
I thought about it long and hard to put it on.
And
I
you
didn't
take
think about it at all. I looked at it and said, that's a nope.
12 piercing damage. And then he's going to attack you 3 times, Annulin.
No.
He does.
No.
Wow, 2 of those horribly missed. The other one is going to be a 20.
So I'm going to heal from half
6?
of that.
Or no, 25.
Beans on it.
25.
I sure did put beans on it. Don't I have that thing? Hold on.
I love beans.
You have your necklace. Or did you put it on? I don't know.
I should have the dodging thing, the cape.
Oh, we're talking about the heart of the mountain, or the what is it?
6
A
fire damage.
mountain Heart. I can't remember what that is.
Your dodging
And-
cape is lifting.
Oh.
6 fire damage and 14 piercing.
I won't have it.
14 piercing.
Oh,
With
14
that,
and
we're going to get. Vanders, however, does have the cloak.
I do. I just
Natural 1 and a 16.
That's,
Okay.
Yep. So miss.
Natural 20 and a 17.
That is a miss. My armor class is 18.
Natural 1. Okay. You are just dodging this shit. And that is all they're going to do.
Go.
Okay. You know what? Fine. And now it is the slave's turn. As the one that took the arrow, I'm going to roll here. And you see as she looks very afraid, but you see that with the rider being engaged, she like turns back and looks. And then but sees the battle raging on and the swarm of soldiers in battle behind her, and she continues towards you.
Oh, fuck.
So,
which number was that?
That was number 6. So she's going to move up to Annulin.
What's the movement? She's right there.
Yeah, we'll say that. It's fine. There.
we're
2's
just
going to Annulin.
We're just going to say it's fine.
Yeah, we're just going to say it's fine.
2's going to go to Annulin as well, and then the other 3 are going to Vandris.
Mikey's cheating!
Well, that's really fucking bad.
You would love to win, Mike.
I would love
You
to
just
win.
love to win.
I would love to win. And now,
That's a lot of enemies.
as they're going to attack at advantage, because they are besides their comrades here.
So then they are...
Normal.
Then they,
They're
okay.
normal for me.
Yeah, normal for you. That is going to be an 18 for you, Annulin, as they swing in with the mace. Does that hit you?
That does not hit you.
Oh.
What?
I'm a 19.
Wow.
What?
I need to beef up these fights. Okay, so they're just regular on, so we're just going to get 3 hits on
I only have 18 AC.
Means you missed.
I have
Shimmy,
16.
shimmy. It means you missed.
Fucking good.
I get a 23 on the first one.
Okay, that one missed.
No, on Vandris.
That hits.
That was at normal?
Yeah.
I'm going to use my,
Uncanny dodge.
yes, uncanny dodge to have the damage.
6 points of bludgeoning.
All right. So now you
and
get
then the
now
other
you get
2
advantage
are
on
going to be
everything.
advantage.
Yes, they are.
That is going to be a
Stupid.
natural 20.
Are you fucking kidding me?
As
no.
it smashes into you for 12 points of bludgeoning. And
Oh,
then
not that bad, though.
this is a human and another wood elf. As this one just horribly misses, even though it is advantage. Okay,
Not
and
too
with that, it is Vanish's turn.
Okay. Well, now I'm fucked. I don't know if I can get there and take a shitload of opportunity attacks.
Music makes me want to do something.
So if I'm gonna bonus action disengage,
Okay, you do that.
that's gonna be 15, 25, 35, 45, 60.
Yep.
And that's as far as I can fucking go, which kind of sucks. Yeah, that's my turn. That's my turn.
Do you use your action to dash or dodge or hide?
No, I used my bonus action to disengage, so I didn't take fucking like 16 opportunity attacks, and then I moved 60 feet.
Okay, Annulin, you're up.
Okay, I am going to flavor this since I got excited and doing
Fuck.
it this time. So when I channel my totem, it will appear and my eyes will go white.
Ooh.
Yeah. And so as a part of moving this, they will pulse white, and the basically how this is going to appear is like a spiritual hawk flying kind of the circumference above an owl hawk.
An owl.
Yeah.
So the owl
Hawk
is
owl.
this spiritual owl
Hawk
flies all around, and you see as it your eyes go white and it moves closer towards you.
Yeah.
It follows your command of the
So I
wild.
will move it closer. I can move it 60 feet, so I'm going to put it right there,
Okay,
right
you're
around
in the
us.
aura.
And then I'm actually going to not attack there, though. I am going to, again, volley over on that group.
Okay.
So, all right, let's do little... What are these guys again?
They're slaves.
Slaves. Okay.
Yeah.
Slave number 1 is a 17 to hit.
Okay.
5 is a 23 to hit.
Okay.
4 is a whole bunch to hit.
Okay.
I assume those all hit.
Yep. A whole bunch.
A whole bunch. Okay, so number 1 will take...
So +5, I think.
+7.
+7, wow.
So 15 to number 1.
Okay.
10. 8. Sorry. 8 to number 5.
Okay.
8 to number 4.
Okay.
And we'll do rider guy number 1 is a 17.
17 barely hits.
No,
14.
14. That does not hit.
It does not hit, no. Very
And big dude hyena man is a 16.
16 hits.
Okay. And has that been damaged?
The hyena, no.
Oh,
No.
shit. Almighty.
I got swarmed, and unfortunately, swashbucklers do nothing.
14 to the
when
big
they're
rider.
outnumbered.
14, the big hyena.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Hyena
Right?
1, yeah.
Yeah, hyena 1. Okay, your arrows falling in. You see the elves and the humans getting pelted by arrows. The dragonborn manages to deflect it. It sinks into the volatile armor, but the hyena yelps as it takes it. Okay, with that, it's the hyena's turn. It is going to lunge forward, and you see the riders look back at the other humanoids and say, "Stay behind me!" And the hyena's going to leap forward onto you, Vandris, as it is going
That's
to
fine, I
make
suppose.
attacks
That's
on
fine.
you.
Now he has disadvantage.
2
again.
attacks. Correct. 21. Right?
That's a hit.
21? So that is going to be...
my 2 attacks. I can use it for
So I'll uncanny dodge this one.
Okay. So this is piercing. We're doing 14 points of piercing damage, and then 7 points of fire.
Is all of it at once?
Yes, it's
So
all
it's
at once.
21 total, which means I'll take 10.
Okay. And then now this is regular hit, and it misses. Okay. The hyena is going to attack Anion with 2 bite attacks. Whoops! Natural 1, of course.
Chipped down already.
And they're fails horribly.
Oh fuck!
They what?
They're done.
I'm getting chipped away like real quick
Sylvia,
here.
you're up.
I am going to bite the hyena that's on Vandris.
Okay.
And he can't pass, so
So
he
it's
falls
DC
asleep.
21?
Yeah.
No, he literally can't. It's a wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he literally can't pass.
Yeah, no, so he falls
So-
asleep. That one falls asleep.
I'm going to make
I'm
a
gonna
saving throw.
Destroy this
I'm
thing.
just going to... Nope, he fails. And so he's crushed by his mount and is going to take a good amount of damage here.
Thank God for Sylvie.
Rider number 1
Thank
takes...
you.
I mean, I'm just getting fucking... like, the problem is
And
as soon as
falls
they,
asleep.
they gang up on me, I lose my sneak attack.
Okay,
bonus.
is that your turn, Sylvie?
Yeah,
Yep.
I lose
Okay,
my attack.
Rhoda, you're up.
How is this guy next to me looking?
He is looking rough. He's looking rough as his armor is getting pretty
Like a
volatile.
hyena.
Yeah.
Rough.
Except for they laugh.
He's not prone anymore.
Correct.
I will attack normally. That was a D12.
That's a D12,
I
that's
apologize for that.
I have a hyena.
That's
yeah.
a gazillion.
Advantage gives me sneak attack. So
Yes.
if I'm outnumbered, I'm okay.
You can aim and...
Well, her totem.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't want to sit there and be like, I'm going to wait
Well,
till next
he's also prone, so you can just...
Well,
yeah.
right. But I'm saying, over here, I was fucked.
Well, and the hyena
24?
is
24?
unconscious. You auto.
Yeah, 24 damage.
Boy.
You cleave
welcome.
through the armor, and he's like, oh, and he looks at you with wild eyes as the armor and explodes, taking him and you with him, and you need to make a dexterity saving throw as it explodes.
Well, I guess I'm... Ooh, that's not good.
No, that's not bad.
Twisted.
That's pretty good.
And that... 13.
I think you
13.
Twisted.
I say we twist it.
Go for
Yes,
it.
I think
Let it
twist
ride.
it.
Let her ride. Pull one out.
Just do
You have to pull one out for good luck. Ah!
You didn't do it right.
That's fine. That's fine. Just pull one out for me.
He never rolls right.
Let's let it ride.
Even in a
I'm
dice
failing.
roll.
Oh
I'm
my
resistant.
God, it's
I'm
probably-
resistant.
It's
Everybody
delayed
knows.
fireball armor.
It explodes 10, 13, 19,
Half.
19,
That's fine.
23, 28, 31, 35 points of fire damage.
What, like 17?
Ooh, you got a sexy
The DC was
vampire
14.
fight.
So it explodes. But he, however, is dead and incinerated. And you see his body
Jesus.
turn to ash in a similar way that Oso did.
Oh my God. This is
So
crazy.
that was my first attack.
Oh yeah.
Lol.
I will then ride up,
You.
And we're presuming that your mounts are fine, because I'm just not dealing with that. So
That's fine.
yeah,
1, 2.5.
It's an anime boss
four and a half,
It's an-
five
yeah.
and a half.
this is
The World of
Adventures. Is my
Warcraft
rules.
boss battle.
Yeah,
It's a World of Warcraft.
You're in the
mounts
hunter
are
pets
literally
in
just
real
like
life.
spells
Right, right.
in Evantris. Unless you're an enemy, then they die.
I'm gonna get up here. Oh,
I have 60 feet.
I do. Because once I get swarmed, I'm screwed if I don't have advantage.
I'll save it for you.
Well, I go before you anyway. I don't think you're moving it before that.
I have 60
I have to
feet
give
of
you
movement.
my
Yeah.
reaction.
Okay. I should just be able to get up in here.
Yeah.
And
Do it.
I
Get
need
it, girl. Let
Give-
loose the
give it to him
rouge.
next time.
well, you're here. Now I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna go
It's
up here.
really not that. Don't you dare attack the thing that I set up for advantage for him.
I do what you want.
Oh, do you
Dare.
did you?
But then you don't have to give me
advantage?
advantage anymore. If he moves in, you don't. If he is next
Well,
to me,
he's prone either way, right?
Well,
so
did you give Vandris advantage?
No, I put his
I
head
will
at his feet
attack
so he'll get an auto crit if he hits.
the hyena.
Okay, and
Got
so
it.
I
You
give
got
him
it.
advantage and then
You swing into the hyena.
That's the play. That's
He's
the
still
play.
erect, right? He's still upright.
I bet he is. Oh, that's
That's
cocked.
cocked
That's
as
cocked.
What a cocky.
Pretty good.
Oh.
10, 16?
16 hits? The hyena? Yeah. They're big fellas.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 24 damage for the first for the
24
second
damage
attack.
to the hyena. Hyena number 2. He hasn't been hit yet. So you cleave into this hyena for the first time and blood is spilling everywhere.
Third attack, that's not gonna hit.
Terrible.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15?
Does it hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Oh, shit. Uh, 20 damage for my third
Okay.
attack. And then, bonus action. Ooh, should I do it? Bonus action, I'm gonna attack again. Fuck it. How often do I do that? 14 to
Hits.
hit? Okay.
You barely hit him.
Okay, I'm rolling magpie dice. Roll both of those. Okay, that's a little better. 23 damage.
Barely hanging on as you are hacking and hacking and hacking. And it's spilling blood and fire as it bursts out. The rider turns its attention to you, Brodak. As actually, it's going to open its mouth, and you see a burst of flame as a cone that can't hit Vandris, but Rodak and Annulin. I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dex, you don't say.
Yep.
Oh boy! Oh no! Oh, 4 to 19. I'm gonna take it. Okay.
9. It's 13. Should I twist it?
29. Yeah,
how you
twist it,
feeling?
but take
I'm
your
gonna
damn
twist
coin
it.
first.
Use 'em up.
Don't.
Yeah, take the coin out,
You have
give
to
it a
do it or
good
you don't
luck.
have the
There we
luck.
go. See how that
It's
works?
better. 17.
You both pass half of 14 points of fire damage
Only
as
7.
it bursts out.
Quartered if you're wearing the necklace.
How many?
Half of 14.
Oh, that's it.
As he is going to heave himself. The rider's going to go right next to you, but in between. You're going to be in between Rodak and him. Oh no, the other one. That's
He's passed out.
no. The hyena's passed out.
Oh, so the rider's gonna, like,
is
jump
gonna,
off.
is going to climb out. He's going to go on the other side
Got it,
of Avis.
got
He's not going to go next to you, Rich.
Oh, here.
And he is going to make 3 attacks on Vandris.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, correct. The first one's going to be disadvantage. We'll see. That's going to miss. That's going to miss. That's going to miss. As
I am like the wind.
illusion is disrupting him. With that, we're going to get... And that's it? Wow, they're all dead. Fuck. Okay. With that, it is the 3, and they're all going to make their checks. Number 5 looks around, and you see this is the human. I'm out of here! And immediately bolts off in the other direction and sprints. Okay? And then,
He's fucking gone. So,
Yeah,
like,
those guys
removed from
over there.
combat.
yes. And with that, number 4 is going to rush in and continue with his mace and the other one is going to do the same. As they're going to run towards you. They have 35 feet of movement because they're both of the two wood elves.
Oh, these guys?
Yeah.
That's
Can they get you? If they can't get you, they're going to pull out their crossbows.
That's as far as
they're going to pull out the crossbows then, and just get a little bit closer and pull out their crossbows and do. One is going to be on you, Annulin.
No.
That's going to be a 23 to hit.
That misses completely.
That is going to be 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And one is going to be on you, Van, which is advantage because they don't know what this business is. That is going to be an 18.
That hits.
Okay.
I'll uncanny dodge.
Okay. 6 points of piercing damage. Plink. And as they look around, they're still staying in the battle, but they are wondering if they're going to run. With that, it's you, Vandus.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna attack the seeing this massive beast slump down in front of me. I'm going to attack it.
Okay. Your advantage.
You don't need to leave.
Oh, you don't need to move it because he's already unconscious. I already have an advantage to save it.
Well, that's what I was asking. I would have given it to Rhoda.
Oh, I kept saying you don't need it. You don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. And that's a crit. You stab into its skull.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, my God.
That's the worst I've ever rolled on these dice. That's going to be 10. It is. It's going to be 10. Plus 6 is 16. That's the one sneak attack damage. So 16 plus 10 is going to be 26. Plus another 9 is going to be 35. Plus 5 is 40. That's 2 sneak attack damages. These are for Edward's final chapter, which is going to be, what did I say? 46?
46.
That's going to be 56. Plus 7 is going to be 53. Plus 6 is going to be 59.
Got it. As soon as the flame licks the flesh of this hyena, it doesn't seem. The fire seems to have no effect, but it doesn't matter. The bone shatters as brain flies as you stab into its skull, and it lets out a death. It is only awoken for a moment to feel the horrible pain of your rapier in its skull. With that, Annulin, you're up. Unless you want to do any other.
I'll bonus action disengage and just move.
Okay. Got it.
Nice, good call.
Okay. I am going to. That really fucked me. Let's see here.
Ryder made a save. He's upright.
Yes.
Oh, this is Matt.
No,
She wants him to be upright.
I guess I'll. What's baloney pony? That means penis. I'm sorry, is it that? I'm gonna
Really?
baloney pony.
Baloney pony? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, you want to take a ride on the baloney pony?
Yeah.
I want to ride your baloney pony.
I'm gonna attack 1 and 4 with my 2 arrow attackies. That is a 22.
Yep.
And a 15.
Yep.
Both hits, okay.
Yep.
And have either been damaged?
Yes, both of them damaged.
Alright. Which one looks worse off?
Number 4.
Number 4. Okay. Number 4 is gonna get 11 damage.
11 damage. He's looking rough.
And number 1 is gonna get 10 damage.
Okay, they're both looking rough. As the air, and they're bleeding. You see your own kin wielding maces against you as they are bleeding profusely, weakened with the manacles and their collars around their neck and wrists. And with that, it is
Monstrous One.
Monstrous One, which I believe is the hyenas.
It is.
And that we are going to get.
We do Monstrous.
We're just going to get 2 bite attacks, one on Rodek and one on Annulin. So one is going to get on Annulin here. That's going to horribly miss. And one on Rodek. That's going to be a 20. Okay. Yeah, no, it misses. With that, Sylvia, you're up.
I'm going to put that hyena to sleep, please.
And he collapses. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a saving throw. And
It's once a day, so...
Dex saving throw, you say? He actually managed to pass as he jumps out. And he's
He's
going
not
to
a
jump
wiener.
next to Vandris.
There's a wiener on here somewhere.
Which side?
That side.
Wow.
This side. Towards me. Towards me. Towards me.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say
Okay.
that wasn't helpful, Mike.
With that is
Rodek's
turn.
Get him, Rhoda.
I would.
Yeah, just fucking go this guy.
I will.
Wacky whack, give that hyena
A smack.
wow.
Oh, it's already advanced.
Yeah, but I was
right?
gonna say whack, and then I realized as I was saying it, you can't rhyme whack with whack.
All right, Vandris, go on, and I'll bonus action give you Commander Strike.
What does that do?
You can make an attack
At advantage?
at advantage.
I got a natural 20.
Well, you're already.
It's a crit anyway, but holy
Damn it!
shit.
Can it be a double crit?
It's just for this sake, it's a double crit.
Okay. That's going to be 12 plus 4 is 16 plus 6 is 22. 22 plus 4 is 26.
Give it to Rodek.
My owl
26 plus 10 is
flying,
36 plus 9 is 45 plus 3 is 48 plus 3 is 51. 51 plus 7 is 58 plus 5 is 64 plus 6 is 70. 70.
Oh, hold on. No. Oh, that was fucking terrible. 3 more damage.
73.
You delete this hyena as it doesn't even wake up. It falls asleep and then
And
ceases
you
to
go to
exist.
sleep, and you go to sleep, and you go to sleep.
Is it like concentration? You just like do it for the whole battle?
Well, so I have a minute.
That is
of it.
fucked up.
I will
And I
walk
can
up
use my
here, or I will
There are 2
turn,
other things I can do to them too.
And I will then
Subconscious is something else.
to use my action
I bet
to
it's
attack
With
the...
advantage.
With advantage. Is it for the whole turn or just for one attack?
One attack. So I'm letting you choose.
Okay, so the first one will be a power attack at advantage. I'm going to make it a power attack because I'm going to risk it. And with a 19 and a 1, only plus
Got you.
6. Thank you, so that's going to hit.
You hear the owl woo, as the owl swirls around and guides your strike. And
25 damage on the first one.
to number whom?
To number 1.
Oh, he hasn't been hit yet. You slice
I'm
through
going to
the
do 2
armor.
normal attacks. Ooh,
Thank
that
you
is
for making
a
this one.
14 and a 20.
You're welcome.
They both 14 misses, 22 hits.
That's what I figured.
It clashes against the spear. He blocks it.
I love that you're going through it. It's so great.
Only 13 damage on that guy. Let's make it a menacing attack, actually.
Might as well menace
He,
him.
he has to
Menace
make
the shit out of him.
Menace him, Rich.
he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, did you find your die?
Oh no.
Oh no.
A wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
He fails. Yeah, no, he fails.
What did you lose?
The D4, right?
Six.
I'm missing 1d4 of this.
The
dark.
D4
So how much damage have I done so
literally
far?
sitting right there in front of your
25.
face.
That's a
That was only for the first attack.
No,
So
both
this one
D4s
was
are there.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus 6 is 19.
19?
Damage
I just want you to realize that both D4s are there.
Okay.
No, there are 4 of these, and I don't...
That's a D6, not a D4.
Sorry, D6. Apologies, that's what I meant.
Okay, you cleave into that. With that, it is the warrior's turn. Is they're going to turn to you, and they are going. He's going to loop around to still stay on you, Vanders, but get in between you and Annulin. And then the other one is going to do the same to you.
That was
Rodek.
your reaction.
I'm sorry?
To do that was your reaction to make the commander strike.
The 3 damage was my reaction.
What? No, you
Oh,
You're getting
accepting the. Okay, I was gonna say, fuck you. Okay, well now I'm in deep shit. Now, if I die, it's Rodek's fault.
The Rodek, one of those should hit.
No, I would have
That's
taken it anyway. It's
20, 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Stab into you, and so that is going to be
fine. I just can't uncanny dodge.
14
The
piercing
disintegration beam
and
that's coming out my
7
my
fire
side.
damage. Stabbed into you, and then Vandris, he's disadvantaged, right?
Yes, he is disadvantaged, but I can't uncanny dodge.
19.
That's a hit.
Okay. It's going to be 13 piercing and 7 fire.
So like 16 damage.
Yeah. And then the other 2 are going to stab at you. One's going to miss, but the other's certainly going to hit. And that is going to be 14 piercing and 12 fire.
Jesus.
As he's stabbing
All right.
into you viciously.
All right.
There's the fire is blazing. His blue skin that had been blue is crackling with that same magma empowerment that you've seen from the Yak folk. And with that, it's monsters number 3. As the slaves, as you suddenly hear from off to Sylvie, you hear before anyone else the clopping of hooves and a flash of white and purple as you hear, "What are you doing?" As you see Orpheus ride up onto the battlefield. "Slaves, look at your compatriots! You are being slain for running!" And you look back, the one slave that had run, you see has been sprinting away in the battlefield, but has been shot down by an Aarakocra. And Orpheus says, "You all deserve freedom. That is why we are here. You have it. Follow me!" And Lord Frederick rears up and whinnies, and he's going to make a performance check. And that's going to be very high. And
he's one of our twists, just in case in the future we want him to use a twist. Can he do that?
Yeah, you can give him a twist. I will let you know that he fails. Okay. And immediately these two look, and he turns and he extends his hand down. And
he's the orator.
And he grabs up one of the wood elves. This is a younger wood elf woman. Puts on the back of the horse, and these two immediately bolt. The other two, yes, they're gone off the battlefield, and Orpheus takes them away. And the other two, and you hear, "Don't you move!" And the other two are trying to go, but they lower their weapons.
Oh shit.
Okay. With that, it is Vander's turn.
I'll bonus action disengage and move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 to get around this side. And with my free object interaction, I'll say, well, I'll be damned. We have Orpheus on our side. And then I'll attack number 1 for regular attack here. That's going to be a 13 to hit the specially armored number 1.
No, 17 is the AC.
I miss. That's going to be my turn.
Okay. You stab.
Wait, what was your bonus action?
To disengage from this guy.
Okay, got
and
it.
move because I don't want him to crush me.
It clanks against the strange armor that seems to be metally forged, but have that same kind of volatile volcanic nature to it. With that, it's Annulin's turn.
All right, I'm going to look both of the slave peeps in the eye and just raise my bow between them and fire 2 shots at number 2.
Okay.
You know.
That's my favorite.
Ba-da-bo.
We do.
I'm not doing trash in the
Oh,
can.
one is a
damn it.
natural fail.
I'm doing Scatman.
A critical fail. The other one is 25.
That'll hit.
Number 2.
Yeah, okay.
Number 2,
Yeah, so it's still this one. Okay.
Okay.
And he's damaged?
Correct. Number 2 is not damaged.
Pickles.
Oh, pickles are great.
Yikes. I got an 8.
Pickles. Yikes.
An 8?
8 damage to that little fart.
Yikes.
It plinks in, it finds a weak spot, but he is
say
rearing to run.
That so feels
He looks and
bad.
it kind of snaps off, and he's, "Don't you move!" And with that, it is the hyena's turn. They did. Sylvie, you're up.
They did.
Go to bed, meanie. And I'm going to try and put number 2 to sleep.
When you do that, come on. I think they can succeed.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Number 1.
Yeah, do number one.
The one in
Yeah.
front of Vanders and Rhoda.
I can't wait to finish painting Annulin.
They need to get a natural 20 to succeed this.
Unlikely.
No. He collapses to the ground.
Which one is this?
The one in front of you.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Cool.
Sleep.
I'm a fan of that. Sylvie's just like, you're
Rhoda.
out, and you're out, and you're out, and you get a nap, and you get a
I'm
nap,
the
and you
Oprah
get a
of
nap.
naps.
Yes, exactly.
Aww, everybody
Everybody gets naps.
They call me Napra.
How does number 1 look?
That's what I've got.
He
Or no
looks approaching bloody.
Nope. No problem. Nope.
I
I meant to tell you there's a Hearthstone card called Bees in big capital letters. It summons 4 bees and they all attack one person at the same time.
Do you
It's
like
really
jazz?
awesome.
These are the greatest.
Bees! It's Honey Paw's spell.
Old honey paws.
Oh my gosh, Sylvie the Sand Gnome. Mrs. Sand Gnome, bring me a drink.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
Thank you, Lone.
I will. So he took. Sorry, he has his curse. He needs to make a con saving throw. He took 1 damage from the curse.
Okay.
Who did?
Number one.
Then he wakes up.
It would have been before that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will put my no. Let's just fucking kill him. I am going to use my attack action, and I will say,
Vandalus, give it a try.
And I automatically crit, I guess.
You do.
As long as I don't fucking miss.
You
a fuckload. Hang tight here, everyone.
Give him the old butt chuckle.
That's going to be 11, 12, 13, plus 6 is 17, plus 5 is 23, or 22, plus 1 is 23. 23 plus 8 is 31, plus 7 is 38, plus 3 is 41. I'm doing quick maths.
I'm horrible at math.
Plus 8 is 49, plus 6 is 56, plus 6 is 62.
plus 12.
Plus 12 is 74.
You pierce into this.
No.
You pierce into it, unconscious.
Yeah.
He lets out a claw as his armor explodes. And all of you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
All of it?
Bye, peasant.
Immediately, the slave right next to him gets completely incinerated. A male dwarf explodes into it.
I've been baited by lots of delicious damage. 17?
Passes.
No damage for this
You should have
guy.
just put them all to sleep and then
the
moved
worst.
them somewhere and
I'm
killed
the
them
worst.
from
I'm so
afar.
bad. I'm terrible.
13.
I feel like I could get in front of the
16.
jump in front of
It
him,
just
or
seems like she would have to really.
I would say because you're in the thick of it, it's on your turn.
Okay.
This is your turn. It would be actually make an acrobatics check at advantage. Disadvantage.
It's fucking great.
Oh.
it wasn't meant to be.
It wasn't
Okay.
very good.
He gets completely incinerated as it explodes. 12, 13, 16, oh yikes, 18, 21, 20, 24, 29 points of fire damage if you failed. Half of that if you succeeded.
Do I half that still because of my thing?
If you pass, you half it, and then you quarter it. If you fail, you half it.
28, so 14.
Yeah, so the 29 was halved already.
No.
That was
He gives you the total damage.
So you cast, and your resistance
Take
takes 7.
Thanks, dudes.
if you're wearing the amulet.
Take number 6 off the map, please. He is dead. It's a dwarf, a male dwarf. He got completely obliterated.
We saved almost no one.
And nobody. Actually, exactly nobody, because when this guy explodes, he will die.
Okay.
I'm going to tackle him away from the other guy.
Monsters 2. Oh, yeah, you're still up, aren't you?
That was just one thing. It was one of my attacks. I
Have a go, lad.
will use I will attack him
Yeah.
regularly because I need to hit him.
No.
17's the AC.
No. And I have one more
He
attack.
clashes your sword away with the spear.
No.
17?
That hits.
That's what
Oh,
that
I thought it was a 2.
So I'm going to make that I think I have shoving attack.
I just rolled it. Whatever it is, I fail. See, I'm rolling my fire dice, and this is why, I knew that this would be horrible.
I've noticed with these dice, you have to use them a lot. You kind of have to work them in.
Okay, I haven't been using them, so that I'm working them into now.
All right, I will roll. Sorry, roll this. The damages, that's pretty good. 8, 9, 11, 12, 13.
Rider number 2 has barely been damaged.
That's 19 damage, but he's going to get shoved 15 feet this way. And I'm going to turn to him and say, "Run!"
Okay.
Right.
And I think I have a little bit of movement left. I'm going to just sort of stand right between him and...
Oh, you're telling the slave to
Yes.
run. Good. That's nice.
Run!
It's not going to work.
Ran.
19 damage, I apologize. 20.
Yeah, I zigged when I should have zagged.
Make an intimidation or make an intimidation check.
Hold up. No, that's spells.
Actually, we're gonna do a contest here.
Ooh.
18.
As the rider sprints forward past you to get in between you and Anulin and on the other side of the guy.
This guy?
Yeah. He's gonna run.
No. Here?
Right there.
Oh.
And he said, "Don't go anywhere." And his intimidation check was a 24.
Yeah, I can't.
And he is cowering in fear.
I'm not very intimidated.
And with that, he's going to make an attack on Rodek. Natural 1, of course. These fire dice. Okay, it's going to fail. You know what? He's angry. He's angry. He got shoved. 23.
Yep. To whom?
To Rodek.
Oh.
Okay, that is 14 points of piercing damage and 12 points of fire damage. As he stabs into it. And I need to... Sylvia, I need you to make a perception check at disadvantage for me, please.
No.
Okay. You are in the heat of battle. And with that, he's going to make a save against the business here, and he's going to look at you, and you see that this is another human. And it is a young woman, and she has her mace and shield, and she is shackled, as you can see. And she's looking around. She doesn't know what to do, but she just kind of hangs her head low, and you see the Dragonborn is very angry beside her. With that, it is Vanish's turn.
Okay, so with that, knowing I see this happen, correct?
Yeah.
I am going to use my bonus action to use Elegant Maneuver and gain advantage on the next acrobatic or athletics check I get this turn. I'm going to tackle the fucking dwarf.
Oh.
Away from this poor slave.
Okay.
Oh, it's a dwarf girl.
No, I'm sorry.
She's a human.
Dragonborn.
She's a human.
I thought he was a dwarf.
Yeah, and she is going to
Well,
move...
I'm gonna get this guy.
Yeah, she's going to move just one space towards me. Yeah, she's going to move kind of away and like pretend to attack, and then she's going to just
blast radius?
What is it?
Is that in the blunt? Fuck it.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna basically athletics the shit out of this guy and try to move him away from her.
You do that.
So that
Contest.
she doesn't get blown up. I have advantage. It's going to be... I'm choosing... It's either athletics or acrobatics, but I'm assuming you're going to make an athletics check since I'm going to try to
There's a shove attack, yeah, it's athletics.
Yeah.
But you can move him 5 feet.
I got an 18.
An 18. That succeeds. You shove him out of the way as you get a sense that he is trying to get close to this young woman. And okay, with that, you're done. Anulin, you're up.
I am going to turn to her, grab her by the hand, and try to pull her as far as I can this way.
Okay, she's resisting, so make him another athletics contest.
Oh,
Contest is that.
Terrible.
Why are there
Oh, that's a good roll.
17.
17. I rolled a natural 1. So you grab her, and you see that she breaks immediately as she sees you, and she sees something in your face as you grab her hand, and she almost has like a bit of recognition as you pull her away, and she goes with you immediately.
Nice.
How far can we get?
I would say you could go 30 feet.
Oh, okay. So let's just say I went
Out here.
10, 15, 20.
Yeah, anyway, yeah.
Just say we move out here together.
Rhoda, you're up.
No, I am.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no.
Finish him!
I'm gonna put him to sleep.
Okay.
And I'm
Natural 20. Natural 20. Here we come,
And
baby.
I'm
Here we
gonna
come.
move
Is that the only thing you can roll?
Yep. I rolled a natural 8. So
Okay.
And then I'm
Do
also
it.
going to move further away just to make sure it doesn't hit.
End him. End him.
And now he's asleep. And you get a nap. This is a lot of fun.
make a perception check at advantage this time, Sylvie. 20. As you look around, you look back and you see Lord Frederick being ridden off in the distance by some of the injured and wounded Yakfolk as the battle is kind of dying down a little bit. And you see that there are a number of the slaves that are around Lord Frederick, but you don't see Orpheus. And you see there's a large rock not too far from you, and you see little tiny horns, purple horns poking up from behind it. And you see that Orpheus is hiding, almost creeping towards the battlefield.
Orpheus is doing a weird, rock dance creepy thing. I just want you to know that.
Shh. Sorry. I thought you wouldn't see me. Never mind. I'm going back.
I'm gonna turn.
And with that, what are you doing? Oh, you see the slate road up here.
I'll look at Beatrice and I'll say,
No.
Are you ready? You better dodge.
Okay, got it. Born ready.
That's a crit. 6. I'll make it let's make it a menacing attack, just to let's try to one-shot let's try to kill him as much as we can. Oh, I need a crit, so hold on, that was...
Yeah, he's asleep.
So,
The first one will be a crit if you hit him.
Yes. Reroll both. There we go.
Nice.
So 10,
4 to a 10.
16, 26, 36, 40, 42 on the first hit.
He's still alive.
We also have mead, if you'd prefer that.
As you
We have mead.
clean into the wakes, so and he looks around.
He's a natural
Thank
20.
you, boo.
Gotta give it up.
Oh,
Gotta give it
Natural
up.
fucking 20!
Natural fucking funny.
I clapped when I saw it.
Clapped when I saw
I
it.
clapped.
How's he looking?
I clapped when I saw it.
I'm gonna make
Bloodied. Yeah, bloodied.
I'm gonna make this a.
Not like on the verge of death.
Oh, got it. You have to give it
You
up.
have to give it
You
up.
have to give it up.
You are
Why not?
required.
I'm gonna make it a shoving attack.
Can I
just
give you
in
an
case.
advantage?
Considered irresponsible to not give it up.
You are required to relinquish it.
It is a natural fornication of a 20.
Ew.
Natural fornication of a 20.
Gotta give it up. Yes, the great D&D
I
facts.
clapped when I saw it.
I'm warming my dice up.
Look at him, moose goals.
I'm warming them up. I'm warming the dice up.
That's how Andy stays buff.
That's how we get banned.
No, it's fine. I'm rolling dice, Twitch. See? See? You can't ban me for doing this on stream.
Okay.
That reminds me of a big old bowl of ski here.
No.
They call it the $5 hot and ready.
Ew.
Mahalo.
Mahalo! Not the way I make them, brother.
42 damage.
How would you like to do this?
And did he fail a save?
Against what? The shoving?
It is
What's the save?
a strength save. Hold
Did you
on,
kick him in
let me
the
just
dick?
make sure. Hold on.
14.
That fails. So with my last hit, I'm going to knock him 15 feet away.
Yeah!
So
I pass anyway. I got a 28.
You leave into the armor, and he's looking around as he's attempting to stand up. And you take the flat side of King Krem's cleaver, and you bring it back, and you smack him.
Like peptide.
And you see that his armor he's on the verge of death. His armor is incredibly volatile. But you're a blacksmith. You're getting a sense of how this works. You see a weak point. King, he flies back and explodes. Shrapnel rains everywhere. You shield your eyes, and you are unaffected. As all of the threat around you immediately has been eliminated, and you look over at Sylvie now, and you see Orpheus. You see Orpheus sprinting in the direction of another part of the battle, and you see an explosion as a yak folk spears into one of these dragonborn as a slave that's shoulder to shoulder explodes. He stops himself, unable to have saved them, and he immediately is like, "What am I doing?" And he turns around. "I gotta get out of here. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what came over me." And he sprints back towards you.
Stay with us! Rodak, well done, my friend. Sylvie, absolute genius!
Thanks. I'm going to turn to Orpheus and I'm going to put him to sleep.
"Oh, what is it?" And he falls back, and he starts snoring loudly.
We're not out of this yet! I'm going to cast Sanctuary on him. Get down!
No, all you have to do is just shake him and wake up. I just thought it'd be really funny as he was running and he looked so excited to all of a sudden just watch him go and then fall over.
I still think it's a great plan. We can throw him on Frederick.
I'm going to... Oh, because is he on this horse still or no?
No, he sent it with the slave. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lord Frederick is back towards the back line now.
I'm going to try to ride... I'm going to ride up, jump down, grab Orpheus, and throw him over
You
Rambi.
do that easily enough.
I appreciate what he's doing, but we have to keep him safe.
So he has Sanctuary on him, in case anyone tries to,
Yep.
He's unconscious until someone wakes him up.
Where is there like a natural place? Like, I want to look around the battlefield.
And so you look around the battlefield, and although the battle is still raging, you see as a falcon-headed Aarakocra falls down and dies another. The sky that had been a previous cloud, you see the incredible archers of the Yak folk taking them down and mowing them down. Although the sheer number of the caravan had greatly, and their conscripted warriors had greatly outnumbered you all, it seems as if the side of on the side of Chief Godo is wiping them out, and immediately you see them starting to retreat. And you see up ahead the swirling form of Ickis shooting down fire at an individual. You look down and you see that it is returned with a bolt of lightning shot by Chief Kodo far up ahead of you. So, but it seems that the battle is slowly settling down.
Do I recognize her?
You take a look at her, and you have never seen this woman before in your life, and she looks and says, "I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. You look so familiar. I'm sorry."
Could Leo hypothetically support 2 people? I don't know how big of a line.
Yeah, I would say all of your mounts can support 2 people.
Okay, I'll it's okay. Get on. And so I'll have her hop on, and then did Rodek ride with Orpheus?
Yes.
Okay.
So I would be going to where you all are headed. Somewhere safe, at least like right now.
Yeah, you are easily able to ride back, and you see that there is a fortification towards the back of this line where a number of medics are already patching up. You see horribly burned and singed Yak folk, and you actually see some of the Flamekeeper tribe, resistant to fire, actually patching up their Earthshaker now brethren that had been brutal blood enemies, and you are able to. You see a number of slaves that had just totally booked it in sprint. You see that some are still trying to run to the line, but then get an arrow in the back from an Aarakocra, or maybe a spear from a Dragonborn. But then they're cut down by more Yak folk. So you're easily able to drop off. You take Orpheus's body, you give it to a medic, and he's laid down to rest as.
I'll do the same with her.
She hops off, and she looks at you and steps forward, and she holds her arms up, and you see a female Yak folk. "What are you doing? Come, please do not be afraid." As she takes her in, you see that she has the wounds from that you had all done to her, and they begin to start patching them up. As you turn, and what are you all doing?
Well, I know the goal was to find a way into this mountain, but if I have anything to say about it, Ickis dies now.
I agree.
Well, I'm a bit beat up, but I'll be okay. And I'm going to second wind as a bonus action.
Do you want me to do something to help you?
If you could.
I could.
Then I won't say no.
Could you do anything to help yourself outside of what you're trying to do?
I could heal myself. It won't be much, but I could.
Yeah, okay.
So it's 1d10 plus.
I can tell you what it is. I have to look on my
No.
instrument.
I'm still second winding.
Oh, well then I don't do anything.
I'm going to use a superior healing potion while this is happening.
You down it. You take
Okay, it's 13 healing from that.
You take a moment as you're kind of patching up your wounds. You see a younger Yak folk woman approach you, and she says, "Here, take these. You look beat up." The same one that had taken the young slave girl, and she hands you each this clay beverage of some kind, and it has this beautiful herbal remedy to it. And for all intents and purposes, a greater healing potion that you could.
I will down that.
And she hands it to you.
Yes. I've been holding on that superior for forever.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just use that
You
potion
look
right now.
like you're really beat up.
2, 3.
I'm a little sore, but we'll be all right.
I feel great.
And I start doing lunges,
Good.
back bends, and things.
Stay limber. We're going to need that against Ickis.
Yeah, I don't have what I did before anymore, so...
I'm gonna down. I still have 4. I'm gonna down 2 more healing potions.
I understand the primary objective is to find Anulin's mother, but we must kill Ickis.
Don't you think it would make more sense for me to make you feel better instead of drinking those? You could use those in the heat of battle.
Can you do that?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you, but
Then
you
go
just
on.
keep chugging things out of your bag.
I'm still very wounded.
Okay.
So it's not like it doesn't help.
I'm gonna cast a 4th level Cure Wounds on him. So don't use your crap anymore. I'm gonna find it. There it is. Go.
I'm gonna take a little bit of
I'll add one more.
kind of like an aloe-y looking plant out of my bag
Yep.
and rub it on my wounds and cast Cure Wounds
You
on
cast,
myself.
you run, you have a little bit of aloe in your hands glow, you channel the power of nature. As you start to see that more and more of the Aarakocra begin to fall, and you see as the battle is getting heated, Chief Kodo takes a burst of fire into his chest. He's looking incredibly rough as Ickis seems to be cackling with power, shooting these molten crossbow bolts at him.
Are they very far away?
They're not that far. You could begin to start charging and see what happens.
I would say once the gang looks like they're done healing, I would begin to on Piccolo back. Draw instead of horseback.
That's
Piccolo
right.
Oh, I
back.
was thinking pickleback.
Pickleback, yeah.
Pickleback shots.
Pickleback.
I will draw Edward's final chapter and say, "Are we ready?
No!
Are you sure?
Yep!
You can change your mind.
I don't wanna! Let's go!
Take us."
Hey!
Icky!
Pay for this.
I will glow with molten energy, and if we're using the Unearthed Arcana, I would like to use my Channel Divinity to gain a 1st level spell slot.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Molten energy
bonus
rushes at you. And you ride and ride and ride, and as you're getting closer and closer, the dust and ash is being kicked up from your mouse as you ride, and you
mouse?
see the battle up ahead. As you see the battle is fanned out ahead, but there's a clear shot from what you had carved out. There's a clear path. And however, as you ride ahead, you see Chief Kodo raise his spear again, and suddenly he takes a burst of fire and he falls off of Gulan, and he sees and you see as Ickis looks around, he sees another one of his guards falls, and he's retreat, retreat, and he turns around and begins to flee.
How far away is he?
I would say he's probably about like 700 feet away in the sky,
shit.
away from you.
How long do you think riding up to would take a minute? Would you say?
Yeah, potentially.
Okay, then for the first time ever, I would like to use. I've literally never used this. I got it at level 3, so 4 years ago. I would like to use. What the fuck's it called?
We don't know, Rich.
Yeah.
Student of. No, where is it?
Wow, this is anticlimactic.
Yeah.
He's gonna go, "Oh, I got rid of it in the Rodak reorg."
I actually don't have that thing. No, that's more of what I do.
Yeah.
I'm always like, I'm gonna
Know
do
your
that.
enemy.
No, actually.
Wow. I can spend at least 1 minute observing or interacting with another creature outside of combat, and I can learn information about its capabilities compared to my own. Strength score, dex score, constitution score, armor class, current HP,
I thought you were gonna stop
total class levels, if any, fighter class. So
Never
it's
count on Red.
it's almost it's very useless. It's very useless. But what I would like to know
It's very useless.
Very
is
very useless.
Useless.
if its current HP is higher, lower, or equal to mine.
What is your current HP?
117.
Higher. As he is running away, and you see as Chief Kodo falls off of Gulan, and he claps, "Coward!" His voice booms out as he spits up blood as Gulan turns around, and the lizard kind of nudges him a little bit. It's like his flesh wounds. And you all now arrive at him as Ickis and the others begin to fly, are trying to fly away. What are y'all doing?
Chief Kodo, you have to be careful. You can't be risking your life like this.
I failed.
No!
The power of that devil of the Frita is far more than I thought. You must kill him!
I'm going to hop off Piccolo and my tiny elven form. I'm going to attempt to help him up, even though I know that I can't physically. I want to look like I'm trying to help.
I'm making an
I wanna try to
athletics check
help
at
him up.
disadvantage.
Oh, shit. Can I use a bonus action to make it at advantage and then take it even?
Aim is an attack, right?
Elegant maneuver.
Oh, yeah.
As a bonus
Yeah, you
action,
can.
as long as in the same...
Yeah,
I know
for
it's
sure.
not in combat. I want to get +1. I got a 12.
A 12. You almost stumble over his crushing weight, and you go, "Ugh," but you manage. He heaves himself
Chief.
up and stands up.
Steady yourself, please!
You must. I am weak, he's strong. Death has done a number on me. Not much have said that.
I promise you we will kill him. I promise you.
Can you fly?
Yeah, I have a rock between my littlest toe and my second to littlest toe, and it hurts a lot.
Does that help you fly?
No.
She can fly.
I
Hey,
said yes.
She's got a broom.
I do not do this much. We do have no time. You, help me. Give me your hand.
And he reaches out to you.
Tamaka!
Holy
Do you have something against people who have a rock stuck between
The storm runner
and
calls!
their second to littlest toe?
Booms out.
You go! Follow my lead!
It's like Mikey knows that I jump easily, and I feel like he created this character specifically to make me constipated. Please don't do this. Like, Richie literally does it all the time.
He's gripping.
Not all the time,
His
just a
massive
lot.
yak folk hand is gripping your arm, and he's looking at you desperately, pleadingly.
Oh my god.
You can do better than that! He yanks you forward. He stands. This is a matter of life or death, girl! Tamaka bless you!
I cast Minor Illusion on her to make her voice loud and booming.
Annually with feeling!
Make a nature check at advantage for me, please.
I can't scream. Sorry.
That was great,
That was good.
Kelsey.
It was in character.
Oh, that's not very good.
We can twist it. We can twist it.
You want to twist it?
Your nature biz.
17.
Oh, I mean, that's pretty good.
17 is pretty good.
Based on the DM's reaction.
As soon as
Oh.
Yes!
yes, you will ride the storm. And he raises up his spear one more
I can't
time
wait
with
for
a
this guy
crash
to
of thunder. A lightning
I hope he dies.
strikes not down
fucked up.
on him, but around all of you, and you hear as the double squawk of Automata booms all around you as the storm swirls around and begins to lift you all up, and you feel as if you can fly at 80 feet per second. With the power as these per
second?
or no, per minute. Per minute, fuck you. Per round. 6 seconds.
You would never see us coming. We can tackle him at the speed of our movement with like a bullet. And we'd be going like 10,000 feet per second.
And Annulin, just
we
you
could just one punch man him.
see
to death.
very faintly the up ahead through the billowing clouds a slight a figure, a spectral form of a massive two-headed condor circling overhead before it dissipates. And you all lift into the air. What are you all doing?
Flying towards Zickett.
We immediately fucking take off.
Okay.
Thanks,
Before I take off, I'm gonna say, look after the other mount. Be safe. And I'm going to.
I assume our mounts are not also flying.
No, they're not. So he says, yes, get revenge. Get revenge for Osel. He was misguided, but a good man. I will take care of the mounts. And he immediately rounds up with a booming voice. All of the mounts snap to attention and just listen to everything he says, and they follow him. And they follow. Gulan seems to be a great leader for your animals as he leads them back away from the front line. As you look down, as you fly away from Ickis, it seems as if a massive force that you had ridden in has actually still survived and has been around. As much of the many of the caravan soldiers are routing and running, not towards the volcano, just fucking off back to wherever they came. They're done.
Did any of the Flame Waker tribe survive?
You see a decent number of them have survived.
They're healing.
Many of them have been slain.
So they weren't right because I know that the caravan like immediately turned
Yes,
on them.
you see many corpses of not just yak folk, but Manchu beasts as well, littering this battlefield. But you actually see a great number of the Flame Keeper tribe with the Earthshaker. The Earthshaker, as you begin to take off with the power of Tamaka, and you all kind of feel like you have wings on your shoulders. You look back, you see nothing, but you feel as if you're riding the storm. Just as Chief Kodo had said just mere days before when he granted you the teleportation circle, and you rocket towards, you see as Ickis is flying as quickly as he can towards the volcano. The massive series of volcanoes billowing smoke up ahead as you're riding through, and you get to the range of volcanic mountains as you see magma flows drifting down and pouring down as the heat gets more and more intense, and you see that he's flanked by four robed falcon-headed Aarakocra. Their talons are crackling with fire magic as they all fly ahead, and as soon as you see these two large rising crags rising out of the ground, and you get closer and closer, and Ickis turns around and he sees you. No! How is this happening? Well, you can't be worse than her. I will kill you now! And he turns around. You kill him first! And all of the royal guard turn around and everyone to roll for initiative.
Holy
Get rid of all that fog of war.
I'm gonna murder him.
I can't wait.
Step on
Oh boy, that's unfortunate.
He's the old,
You still add
the old
a whole-
coin purse.
A whole bunchers.
I'm gonna pass these to you.
Let's push them at each other together.
That's my song.
If you want to grab them. I have 0 for your name.
You do have 0. Guys, I have a favorite song
Thank
from
you,
Just
Andy.
Dance.
I tried to do
Play
it.
it for you.
Ickis,
I just try to be a
here.
support.
Thank you for accepting me just as I am,
I
but
try to-
not even
you
just
know-
accepting me, but encouraging me.
I tried, that's what I'm here for.
You're like the most special person I've ever known.
You know, Kelsey, coming from you, that means a lot. And I don't think
That's
that was
about their
shady in
formation.
any way.
So I would say the battle will begin. You guys are about at that line where you're at. You have 80 feet of flying
TBD is my favorite.
round.
No, yours, what is it that you always say? Shablagoo.
Shablagoo is
Shablagoo.
TBD is a dance song and Just Dance, and I fucking love it. It's my favorite song.
2025.
Oh,
I didn't
20
roll.
yet.
Not this fucking guy.
Twente.
Oh, I
man.
got real high.
Twente.
And then I rolled
2025?
initiative. 24.
24
20.
for Annulin, 20 for Sylvie,
Shelby, actually.
Shelby, and a layer
Do you still have
action.
iBite up? From like a meta.
It's only a minute.
Layer action, and then 15 to 20.
16.
But honestly, y'all would have
I roll like a one.
significantly more.
Rodak, what'd you get?
Oh, 18, sorry. Roll the 1 and it's still 16.
No, I said I rolled a 7. I got +9. But I was saying like a 1. It was a joke.
Like a wine. Roll for the
Could you
very
imagine if
first time.
+15 to
Like a
initiative?
wine.
Not, at a certain point, it's got to be diminishing returns.
Cause the
Right? Like,
chess 6 and I need new dice. Whoa.
Thank you, Kelsey.
Okay. With that,
all right.
you hear once again the cry, the dual cry of Tamaka.
It's one of those.
As
right?
you fly forward. And what are you doing? You're up, Annulin.
Oh, shorts.
Oh, fuck. Hold up.
Hold up.
You're good.
Oh, we've got a wire. We've got crossed wires. So these are rocks, correct?
Mhm.
Okay.
No, they're birds of
crags.
some kind.
But they're like right beside you, so like you can potentially
lava?
land on that.
Is that hot lava?
That's like kind of. You see that it's a kind of flame is actually roaring
Or is
up
it
beneath
cold
you.
lava?
That's beneath you though.
So we can go anywhere here.
You can go anywhere. Yeah, it's just for flavor.
I wanna.
I wanted something on the map, and then it's a sky battle, so just fucking put nothing.
I want to move like right here,
Okay.
and I just want to use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on
You do that?
old fucko.
Okay, you do
Actually,
that.
is that even within range?
Yeah, it's like 100. It's 60
Hunter's
feet.
Mark is 90.
It's more
Is
than
that 90 feet?
Yeah.
What?
90 from me to him.
3,
short.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep.
Okay, cool. I will cast Hunter's Mark, and I'm going to
Okay.
fire 2 arrows at him.
Got it.
19 and 26.
26. The first arrow looks like it is shooting directly towards him, and suddenly he raises a claw, and a molten shield emerges as he casts shield on himself.
He's a real
And the first one misses, but the next one still hits. It pierces through that shield.
That is going to do, that is 8 and 7 is 15 damage.
15 damage. It pierces
Point for
into
you,
him
Ickis.
as
You gotta pay.
as the arrows pierces into him. Now, you will die. You are outnumbered. Sylvie, you're up.
I'm just gonna write back to Abby real quick. You're the best, Abby.
You the best,
You're
Abby.
the best, Abby. And I'm going to look towards number 3 and number 2, and I'm gonna cast the glitter lance.
Okay.
So what's their AC? I'm imagining they both hit.
15.
Okay, then they do. And so I'm going to do 2 on number 3.
Okay.
Do it. Yes, and then 1 on number 2, because I have 3 now. And they all hit.
Buddy, you're good.
Did you do any snake bites? Or these things? No?
Didn't feel like it. I got
24 to number 3.
Okay.
And 6 to number 2.
Okay. Your glitter lances shoot out. It's kind of the swirling of the bright paint, but then the burst of swampy energy shoots out and hits all of them as they do that. And you see, as it's the layer action, which is basically him going to Ickis looks at you and he says, "See the power I have been granted."
Oh, and as a bonus action, I want to pull the stone from out between my smallest toe.
3 object interaction.
Yeah.
No, because I'm actually going to cast magic stone on it.
You have
Let's fucking go!
You looked down on me in Agwe, but look at what I have gained. And he throws a bead as it sails in
cast
between all of
Counterspell.
you. Are you in range of counterspell?
Oh, Ickis is doing that?
Yes, Ickis is doing it. Layer action is just him casting a spell of a certain spell level.
Well, I didn't even get to move. to be
Dex,
fair.
you say?
I do say Dex.
What's the range?
It's 60 feet.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, you see anything fireball. Everyone make a Dex saving throw. It explodes
I
around
got a
you.
26.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
No damage, baby. Remember to take
12,
quarters to pass.
16,
I know.
21.
Can I twist it?
Oh,
You should
yeah.
twist it.
21.
18.
20.
Can I twist? I'm gonna twist.
24,
Twist it.
What's it in dex?
Just take it out.
Thank you, Forge Breaker.
Thank you,
Forge
Take it out before you
Breaker.
do
Love
it.
to see you here. We have a little bit of a mini boss fight going on right now. Everyone, a little bit of a mini boss.
This is a night
Can I
of
use one more
combat.
twist?
Yes.
Just one more.
Yes. you may.
He has no fun fact, he's no legendary action, but he's a layer action. And who knows what else?
Come on.
15?
15?
I have 18.
No way.
There's no way that's going to pass.
16, probably. Or 17.
Yep, you're exactly right, Andy.
So I
Hold on,
Yes.
12,
Yeah.
16, 27 points of fire
Oh,
damage.
I'm using Dominable.
just make
Okay. 27 points of fire damage.
Okay, so that
What's
is
indomitable? Just reduce it by that
13
much?
No,
halves
just-
and
I can
6.
don't have to twist.
Quarter.
I can reroll.
Oh, okay.
Once a day.
Okay.
So sorry, how much damage total?
27 if you failed, and then half,
Oh,
obviously.
that's actually not too bad.
Okay, Rodek, you're up. That's the layer action.
We're fire resistant.
I will say,
I'm gonna take my shoes off and it
we're going to need your help. And I look around, seeing that I can only cast it on 3 people, and having seen how accurate Annulin is, I will cast Bless on the 3 of us.
What does that mean?
What?
I'm
What do you
just-
mean? I'm accurate too.
He's
I'm
going to look
just-
around at all of
three
our
of us are
dice,
blessed.
and he's going to see that Andy's using
I'm gonna miss
Chesed.
now. Well,
And
now
he's going to
go.
put all 3 bless
Now I'm
on
gonna.
Andy.
Thank you, because I'm so accurate.
I'm glad that all this time and someone's finally noticed how accurate I am. So Miss Elvin, how accurate I am.
I love Elvin and
Hey,
Ashley.
and then as a bonus action, I
will
will.
remember this.
We did take a short rest, so I can't really do a whole lot. I'm gonna greater healing potion.
You feel the blessings of Morden wash over you. You hear the clang of a hammer on an anvil, and you see the molten energy awash you. And with that, it is.
Can I ask a question real
Yes.
quick? Since Kelsey wasn't here when I wrote everybody's name in my book, can she
Yes.
determine whether she wanted it in there or not?
Yes.
Would you have put your name in my book?
Oh, what was
Everyone else signed my book.
But just give her the stipulations.
So basically, if your name is in my book, if you would have taken damage that would knock you out, like knock you unconscious, the book stabilizes you.
Yeah,
And then your name is removed.
But we don't know if there's any kind of like tricky
But you
Vander's
do.
left arm shit. No. She explained to us in a very Sylvie manner.
I feel like you told me about this, and you're like, I think there's some
Yeah,
stuff.
you know that
Andy will sign your
Andy,
book.
the player, thinks there's some shit going on, but Vander's is like, I do not want to fucking
you
die.
know that
Vander's
it is-
Aaron, I'm
it is a
done.
mechanical warlock
I
thing,
would
but in the
definitely
scope of the
sign.
story, it is far more than just like, oh, here's a thing that
Right.
happened, right?
Remember, you signed Vander's Truth today.
I did.
So I
That is
don't know
correct.
if that
Oh.
matters.
No, you're right. You're
It doesn't.
absolutely right.
Doesn't? I figured it doesn't.
It might not. But
We have 80
You
feet of
could
movement.
have. You could have signed Puffy Balls.
I think I get like all the way up here.
tight. I would like to can I change my entry? Is there time? Free object interaction? I'd like to change Vander's True Strike to Puffy Balls.
You did that while
Mr.
when
Puffy
you were
Balls.
being inducted into the shrine of
Perfect.
respectable
As
calves.
Mr. Puffy Balls.
Oh man.
No,
I think I can barely get to him. I'm just gonna fly right up,
Fuck
right up in
yeah.
his face.
I'm right with you, brother.
And
That was my plan.
I'm gonna, yeah, I'm good. I'm done.
Big Dad.
he's going to look at you, and he says, "Get away from me! I have made my entire fortune, my entire power, subjugating!" And he waves his hand. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Riz, you say?
Wait, hold on. Is it wisdom or charisma? Hold on.
That's a good roll, though.
Please be Wiz.
Is it to get higher than 16?
Wiz crushes it. No, charisma would fail.
Hold on.
Well, hold on.
What is dominate
I'm
person?
in one of those moods.
Probably Wiz. Charisma's very rare.
Yeah, you're right. Hold on. I just want to make sure it's not charisma.
Abby, that's right. Ickis the Dickus better
Wisdom.
shut up.
You resist
Oh,
as
my man.
he is going to. Fuck. He is going
He's gonna
to.
fuck right here up in the air.
Fuck. He's gonna fuck.
He is
Going
going
to do one of these.
to. He is going
I
to
knew that would kill.
stay there. Okay. That is his turn. Vantage, you're up.
I see Rodek charge and I immediately do the same. Did you have to do any kind of dashing? Because I calculated
No.
that. I think we're good.
Yeah, I think it's like barely enough.
If
Basically.
I go straight up, I should be able to get like,
Yeah, you're good. Yep.
and I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Let's do one of these so we can see how far. these
18.
are.
18 that hits. Oh, no. He is.
Fuck you.
Add a D4.
Bless.
It was down,
You didn't bless me.
and he is
Yeah.
going
I
to.
did bless you.
He blessed
As he
everyone
casts
but Kelsey.
shield.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. He cast,
He casts shield again.
Roll the D4.
And
So,
17
hold on.
plus 5 is 23. Is his AC.
So 18 plus I can't hit.
You can't even.
Oh, you can't hit.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Is there anything that I can do? I could lucky die it. If I don't use the
send it.
D4,
What did
right?
you roll?
Yeah, because then you.
What do you have to roll?
You add the D4 to every attack roll.
I would have to. No, I don't have to roll that high because I plus 11. I gotta be what, a 23?
23. This is AC now.
So I need at least a 12.
Luck.
Oh,
yeah.
nerd.
And I will say, just for your thing, he's immune to fire. Just so you don't have
Okay,
to. Yeah.
alright.
Oh, that would make sense.
So that's gonna be
Just to-
10 plus
Which you will discover. in
10,
the-
11, 12, 13 plus 7 is 20. Just one more. 22 plus 6 is 28 points of damage.
28 points of damage. Your rapier stabs in the blue flame of Edward's final chapter. Seemed to have no effect, but your blade certainly does. As he spits blood from his naked
Two
head.
lucky die left, baby. Let's go,
that's
baby.
gonna
Let's
be-
go.
How high up in the air are we?
You're probably about like 150 feet in the air, I would say. But these crags are probably only about like 20, 30 feet below you. So they're like rising up beneath this canyon. It's some Mustafar business. If you've ever seen Revenge of the Sith, kind of looks like that. Not as lava-y. With that, if monsters, they're going to go fun as they are going to look at you, and they are all going to. They all see Vandris and Rodek swarming their leader. They are all going to swarm and fly.
All of them.
They're all going to basically make the same formation around all of you. They're not melee. They're going to stay at a range.
Oh, so we could do like
they're
this?
They're going to make a formation around you. And
is that reasonable?
Yes. Yeah, that's great. As they're all going to extend their hands, their robes, and you see their eyes go wide, their falcon beaks glow with flame, and their talons shoot out, and they shoot each 3 bursts of flame at each of you. And so we're going to get... I'm just going to roll 6d6 against Rodak.
Flamey goodness. Hallelujah. It's flamey goodness.
66?
6. Yes. So we're going to see how many of these hit. Rodak. What's your AC, Rodak?
It's a flame of fear.
Does anybody remember what aim does?
Literally all of them miss Rodak. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Aim is a bonus action. Your
Yes.
counting action just gives you advantage.
On the next turn, if I don't move, right?
No, on your turn.
3.
You use your bonus action.
If I haven't moved,
4.
You basically...
there's a move
cannot
component.
move. Yes,
5.
you cannot move.
But now that I'm engaged with Aegis, the idea is that I'm basically going to be bonus action, aim, elven accuracy, go. I'm going to pop off.
Exactly right.
Right.
So the idea is that if you're just staying, then all you're doing is that.
Aiming and...
Yep.
Okay. So I don't... It's not the next turn. It's this turn as long as I don't move.
Yes.
I've expended no movement.
What happened, Mike? How many hit?
Yeah, none. I believe.
None on either of you. I didn't really roll above. I didn't roll above a 10. I rolled like 20 dice. Thank you, Kraken. Anyway, Annuin, you're up.
You got it, working in?
Abby's
I
got
am
it.
going to fire off 2 more
Okay, I'm
shots.
switching to my good dice here. This is
2?
interesting.
2!
Let's make this interesting.
Ickus the dickus. That is going
I'm
to
gonna
be,
come!
19 and 22 to hit.
On Icus,
On Ickus. the
they
dickus.
both miss.
Shut the fuck
As
up.
they get immediately singed
It's
into the
Gold's next
magma
turn.
shield.
I was
Yeah.
paying attention.
As-
That's what I get.
That's okay. No, I mean, you roll well.
That's
He's
what
been
I
getting
get.
some pretty rad power. Okay. That's
I'm
your
gonna
turn.
stick my tongue out.
My man knows. My man knows.
Sylvie, you're up.
I am going to move essentially to here,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Polymorph on Icus.
Okay. With saving throw?
21.
21. As you try to attempt to polymorph, he's going to use a legendary resistance.
course he is.
As he
My
swirls,
girl.
as the magic attempts, and he fucking beautiful.
Burn them up, baby. Let's go.
And then I'm going to use my magic stone as a bonus action, and I'm going to take the pebble and I'm going to chuck it at number 2.
You throw your toe stone.
I'm going to throw my
Toastin'.
toadstone at him
It's magic.
and do 1d6 plus 5.
Does he make an attack roll?
Huh? Oh,
This is the first time I've ever witnessed
Yeah, I rolled
magic
a hit.
stone used.
I remember
15
looking
is-
at him
yeah,
on a
yeah.
certain
Yeah.
character, and I was like, no.
I love magic stone. It's so flavorful. It's cool.
7.
7 points of damage to number 1.
Especially when it tastes like toe jam.
7.
Yum. I love toe jam and Earl.
To number 2.
To number 2, 7.
Thank you.
It flies and plinks him. And number 2. Oops. 7. Okay. With that, it is layer action's turn. In Shu, he is going to look at you, Vandris. And he's going to say, you don't look like you have the gods on your side. And he's going to cast Dominate Person on you.
I'm going to cast counter.
Wait. Is it a charm?
It is.
Oh.
But if you cast Counterspell,
I mean, up to you.
You can be charmed, though.
it's advantage.
I have advantage.
No, I'm
against
going to
charm.
cast counter spell.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 5th level? Yeah, 5th level spell.
What do I have to roll to do it?
Add your charisma modifier.
Add Charisma, that'll be a 15.
Yeah, it's going to be 15 with you plus care.
Yeah.
All right, so then I
Yeah,
get...
I'm going to twist it.
Okay,
Let's
yeah,
go,
you may.
let's do
Yeah,
it.
absolutely.
Thank you, chat.
Yeah,
15. As he does it, you
girl.
reach out and you hear,
I'm going to say,
as the magic goes out.
Shit.
And then I'm gonna say, he might not have the gods, but he has his friends.
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Notice has a good point. All of your counterspells are at 5th level. So
Oh,
we did not need to use
I didn't need to use that. Yeah.
Take it back.
Sorry.
Take it back.
Thank you, Nose.
Warlock.
All
Okay.
warlocks, all their spells
They
are
have to-
Auto. It's just,
Okay. Rodek, you're up.
Rudik. Sorry, I've been playing a cleric for too long
So
now.
I will,
Well done.
being
Well done.
fucking right in this guy's face.
yeah, give it to him,
I think I'm
baby.
just gonna stay there.
Still 23 AC.
And I am
Yeah, because it
going.
hasn't been his fucking turn yet. God damn it.
Do I have the sense that if I use the Horn of Valhalla, all they will all just fall?
Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
I think we all have
They just
that.
turned into a burlap sack full of soup.
I should have saved some of my my dice. You know what? I think I'm just gonna attack him. Do it.
Give it to him, baby. Come on.
I'm just gonna attack him
That
thrice.
I'm going to be enjoying.
Thrice. Big fucking hits. Let's go.
I shouldn't need a D4 for any of those.
He's at 23. Just keep in mind.
He's 23?
Yeah, because of the shield.
They are all over 23 and
Boom, let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
3,
I can't do anything.
That's fine. 6. Could be worse. So that is 5. Plus 6 is 11. 15. 21. 21. 27. 32. 32. 36. No, 38. I think that's it. 38 damage from 3 attacks. Not great. But there you go.
You know.
As you cleave, it
That's right, yeah.
slices through his molten armor. It being no match. As feathers are flying as he takes the full attack, and now it is his turn.
Pass me one of those from the bucket. Just any dry erase.
That's not a dry erase.
Or wet erase.
Stop.
That's also a
passing
regular
things.
marker. It's a metallic fucking marker, you chump.
Stop.
Oh my! I was literally about to punch you in your face. I was gonna punch you in your fucking face.
I know. I did it full well knowing.
No, my fat ass was about to fly across this table at you, Superman fucking style.
I would literally end you.
I'm gonna have enough Angry Orchard for that kind of bullshit.
It's the bar shaker from WoW.
You put 1 dot of Sharpie on that one wood. You're
If I lick
done for,
You
mister.
can lick it all you want.
It's a chicken foot.
Oh my
Is
god.
Anulin 60 feet away from Ickis?
No,
Yeah,
no.
No,
10,
like,
15, 20,
no, within.
30,
Ickis is within.
I'm really far.
She's
Oh, no.
60.
No.
Oh, no, I lied. Outside of.
Is she?
Yeah, she's outside.
She's outside of
Outside
Yeah,
of
she's
60.
outside. She's
Sorry.
she's further than 60
Mobby.
feet away.
Might be.
Fuck it, he's doing it anyway. As he looks at all of you and he says, You have powerful friends, but mine are stronger.
You spelled weaker wrong.
And a massive wall of fire erupts and ignites. I need everyone except for Anulin.
Into nice?
It ignites.
Oh.
And I need everyone except for Anulin to make a dexterity saving throw as the wall ruptures.
Where does the roll show up?
I will.
I got a 27.
17.
So you pass.
I take nothing.
I fail.
Hey guys, I'm rolling well. Fucking remember this shit.
Thank God I'm consistent.
8. 13.
Should I draw it?
Yeah. Just 60 feet. 10 by 60. Or no, 5 by 60.
5 by 6.
Why don't you take the Sharpie?
8. Ooh,
There's
wow.
a red
15. 15.
This one.
21.
See?
20.
Is that actually a
8?
Sharpie?
Yeah.
34 points of fire damage. To anyone who failed, and half. And
So that would be 17 for those who passed.
It's sort of like whatever.
That's fine.
And he is going to he's going to spin around and get on the other side of you two. Can he...
Like in the firewall?
He's going to fly over you and he's going to get into the firewall.
Holy fuck.
He's immune to fire?
He's immune to fire.
Oh, good call.
As he flies over you and he gets closer to Anulin and Sylvie.
So he's like here?
He's here, yes. Okay. And he's in the firewall now. He's going to be as in as he possibly
Here?
can.
Wait, here or here?
Does
Yeah, there,
firewall
there.
like disrupt weapons?
No, I don't even think there's any durability,
Okay.
like visibility.
They
things
have
or
like
anything.
a
That is his
an arrow
turn.
through
As
firewall.
I use a 4th level spell slot.
That's, I think
With that, it is his turn. Vantage, you're up.
I bonus action aim, which gives me advantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
Because of Elven accuracy, I get to re-roll one of the dice.
Yeah.
Nah. I'm gonna get a 26 to hit.
26, okay.
I forgot my D8, I think, last attack. That's max there. That's gonna be 10, 20, 28. 28 plus
Wait,
6.
what did that hit, by the way?
Sorry, what?
What was the roll, by the way?
To hit? Was that 26?
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
What was I at?
26. 28.
28 plus 6 is 34. Plus 6 is 40 points of damage. That's
40 points of damage
No
as
fire.
you stab into him. However, you are going to have to lunge into the fire in order to stab at him.
Bring it.
Make a
the
dexterity
fuck
saving
on.
throw.
Gladly.
As you lunge into
Say
it.
it. Say it. He's gonna say it. Say it.
Dex, you say?
There you go. That was a little.
22.
Yeah, no, you take
Sorry, I
nothing.
didn't know what you were beating.
Was that 60 point of damage you said?
Gonna...
60?
40 flat. I dodged the fire.
He is
I don't give no
coughing up
fucks.
blood as that happens. With that, it is their turn, as they are going to once again roll, try to burst at you. We're going to get 1, nope, 2.
Well, considering 7 times 4 is 28, plus 5 is 30. 40's good. 40's above average.
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
To whom?
To you.
Yeah, you got me.
So
Even
that
with
is going
disadvantage.
to deal...
I'm going to uncanny dodge.
Okay, 12 plus 15 points of fire damage as one of them bursts out.
It's all fire?
It's all fire.
I'll take 8 then.
And then
Or 7, I guess.
one is going to be a 21.
To hit?
Yep, it's another fire.
Yeah, got me.
Another fire. That's going to be 12. And then I have one more hit on you. That's going to be a 21.
Hit.
Burst fire at you. 10 points of fire damage.
5.
As they burst at you.
I'm great.
And they're going to fly further away from Sylvie and Anulin. Not that it will do anything. And then we're going to get attacks on Rodek.
Does it matter how far they fly?
Not really. Just like away. Natural 20 on Rodek. Gotta give it up.
Jesus.
And then 2 more.
Nobody gives it up for you, Mike.
I know.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's going to be a 21.
No.
No? Great. So I'm going to roll just... Okay. That's fine.
Give it up for Mike.
Oh, ew.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 10.
It's a
Ooh,
family
15.
channel.
No,
15.
it ain't.
20,
I lied.
21. 24. 30 points of fire damage from that crit as it bursts at you. And they are fighting to the death here. And with that, it is...
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow.
Last true bard.
Last true bard.
Two. That's a great
And then Mikey, Z is saying that you only have to make the save when wall of fire is conjured. Afterwards, entering it or standing within the 10 feet is just damage, no save.
Oh. Got it.
Oh,
that
fuck.
sucks for us, but we would keep
Got it. Thank you very much.
Turns out Mikey rewrote the firewall spell.
Anulin, you're up.
I'm gonna step just slightly to the side here.
Don't
and fire
apologize,
2
Z. Keep
arrows.
us honest.
Wait. This just in?
Take a
Oh,
second.
yep. Z and I aren't friends anymore. No, I'm just kidding.
29
Okay.
and 22 to hit.
I kid.
Shield, so the second one misses.
Sorry, Producer Rick is saying
Okay.
something in our. Somebody needs to block Z from chat.
Okay.
So I'm just kidding. Please don't.
Use
do that.
another
Don't do
first level
that.
spell slot as the
Thank you.
molten shield surrounds
I'm just
him.
teasing.
We like staying honest.
Yeah, keep us maintaining game state is what I would say.
See you at the Chessex meeting tomorrow.
22.
Yes!
22 damage. It pierces
Yes. Z and I can't get mad at each other because we both play with Chessex dice. So
Okay,
we
it
gotta
pierces
stick
Anne,
together.
but the other one is completely incinerated in the molten shield. With that, it's Sylvie's turn.
I'm gonna move out of the
Shelby.
thing.
Okay.
Um,
Where are you moving?
Just where are you gonna go? I'm hurt.
Oh,
just to the other side over there.
in the wall, away from the wall.
Yeah, out of the wall.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Bliget. The Constitution saving throw.
Actually,
I like your Cuphead cups. I just saw those for the first
an
time.
hour or two ago.
That was from
Yeah.
Yule last year. They
That's
were,
right, 18.
White Elephant.
He fails.
Got it. Okay.
Just pulled them out.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep it.
Great, because it's a fifth level. So
That's a great
fine.
question.
Oh.
So do we know which side of the wall people have taken damage from? Because Wall of Fire only deals damage from one side of the wall. One side is safe.
If you stay within, it's a good point.
When you move through it, you'll take damage, but when you are within 5 feet of one side, you take no damage.
I would stay on the other side of Vandris.
The wall radiates damage
This is the
one
safe
direction.
side?
So I need to roll damage for Vandris, what you're saying?
No, so technically, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I will take the fire damage
Okay.
as I would not have saved it.
Correct.
But I'm very familiar with Wall of Fire because Felix has been waiting to fucking use that shit for 6
I'm
months.
gonna roll the damage to maintain game state.
Only
Which
one
one?
side deals damage.
I'm doing on your side because I'm moved out.
Okay.
Just say for that.
So
I
this
did not
is the
roll well.
dangerous
10,
side?
12,
Yes.
17, 20 points of fire damage.
So I will take 10.
You'll take 10, correct.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, that's a great calc.
So if
wow.
you perfect
40
Yes.
points
So
of
if you move forward
necrotic damage.
or around it,
You
no damage.
reach out and you hear that same familiar snicker as this horrible, disgusting, putrid blight overcomes and pukes up this horrible black sludge as he takes 40 points of
And that is from my ring.
yikes. Man.
Yikes, he says.
Yikes.
Lair. If the young lady is done.
As a bonus
Just kidding,
action,
she ain't done.
I'm gonna, because Magic Stone has 3 charges, so I'm gonna chuck another Toast Stone at him.
You do that.
It's a cantrip, so I can. Natural 20! Natural fucking 20 on my
Natural
Toast Stones! So that's gonna be 2d6.
Man, I love toastins.
10 points of toe damage.
Hey,
10 points of toe.
They
Got
call
it.
me the toe biter.
Okay. You fling it plinks off of his.
me Skin Goblin. Jesus fucking
As the
Christ.
lair action,
Sorry.
and you are is Sylvie within 30 feet of
Both
Angular?
are equally horrifying.
Yeah. Man, my
I
foot.
doubt it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No.
Got it.
What was that face?
It's frustration.
You little cutie patootie.
That's him wanting to kill us.
Cute. Have you seen that video of the cutie patootie?
No.
No, and I don't ever want to.
And after that
I'm very
performance,
upset. You've upset me.
It's
This
like-
little feller.
that's a wacky Santa.
Okay, I love all these holidays.
It's like I was never here, Santa.
You know what? It is looking rough for him as he is going to look at you, Vandris.
Yeah, bring it
And
the
his,
Do that one.
he's going to swirl
No,
his claws around, and he is going to say, "You're dexterous. Let's see how well you does this." And he's going to burst a ray of fire at you. It's going to then link to Rhoda and then link to Sylvie.
I'm going to
no.
cast Counterspell.
Okay.
Yes.
This is a 7th level spell.
Oh, it's a
So you need a what?
17.
So I
Oh, it's not even like it reduces it by to 12. That's lame.
can I use one?
You may take it out.
Got it.
Got it. So you
Nice.
immediately
23.
blink it out and it dissipates. As he seems very frustrated.
When does he go?
Yeah, after you.
Oh, sorry.
So
So,
it's your turn
so he
first.
needs to make a con saving throw real quick because
Got it.
I missed the 4 damage.
Natural 20 plus 5.
Per
23.
hit. It's just once per go.
It's when he starts.
How much damage?
No, but I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
you
he
hit him
takes 4 damage.
You hit him 3 times. It doesn't, like, stack.
No, it's just like a 1. I'm sort of cursing him on his turn. He
All
gets
right.
the 1 stack.
No, he stacks. It stacks.
Well, it stacks, but he just passed.
Oh,
so now
yeah,
it's
yeah,
all
okay,
good.
okay,
So,
okay.
I keep track of it over here. Sorry. So now it's my turn again.
Fucking crush him.
I'm just gonna fucking. So he still has shield up.
No. Oh, did he use it again?
He didn't. No,
Use it against Annulin second
Yes,
shot.
yep.
My bad. I missed that.
So
you hit it in a disadvantage.
do I get the sense, like in an in-game, do I get the sense that he's
Magical
radiating here, but if I fly here, it's
Yes.
okay?
Yeah.
But you will
feel
need
that.
to lunge into the fire to hit him. He's smaller than 5 feet, obviously. So in order to hit him, you're going to need to.
He's using some DM fiat. Let it ride, man.
No, I think that's totally fair.
I agree.
I'm just gonna fucking
us,
do
right?
it.
You guys are dumbstring this fucker. I'm going to at least burn you a little bit.
Natural fucking 20!
Hey!
How's for Maya?
Thank you, man.
One's a crit.
We appreciate
One's a
you.
28. And then the last one is a 3.
You're getting damage, no way. 23.
3.
I said 23.
No, I know. So 3. So it's a 14. So I could roll a d10, and if I got a 9, I would hit him. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
All right. If you were scared, you wouldn't. You do. If you weren't
if you
scared,
weren't
you'd do
scared,
it.
you'd do
No,
it.
I'm
No balls won't do it.
Rodek is always scared.
If you wanted to take Ickes to church, you might roll the dice. You know, scared money don't make money. But they always say, take him to fucking church.
Like you want to marry him?
No, like show him who's fucking God.
Oh.
Like Andy when he's hanging out and he comes up to me.
I'm
God.
I'm God. I apologize for anyone that attacks you that had to witness me declaring that I was a god.
He does it a lot.
Yikes.
But to counter that, if you look at him and say, I'm a god, he'll go, yeah, you are, and then walk away.
We're all gods,
Unless
you
I
know?
say it.
40 damage. Is he concentrating on this?
Are you?
Yes.
Really?
Okay, so none of them would have been.
The crit.
Well, the crit would have been.
That's
Yeah.
there.
Like a.
The crit probably would have been a pretty big hit, but it's probably not. It's probably like 30, so the DC might be 15.
Why is
He
he
drops
the
it.
worst?
The wall fire drops.
But I still would have taken damage going into
Yes.
I smell my hair left and right. I smell my hair left and right.
Yikes. 2, 4.
The wall of flame is gone.
11, 18.
Rodek chopped him in
26 points of fire damage to you, Rodek.
Rodek chopped him in the concentration
It
muscle.
drops. How much damage did you do to him?
40.
Total?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
same as Vance.
It's in a dark blue, like blue bottle.
Get it, girl.
And he's about to start his turn.
Yeah.
Just take 2 more, and he needs to make a con saving throw.
He don't get your turn.
He fails.
He gets no turn. He gets no turn.
Dumb bird.
As you cleave into him,
You say
and he
jumper?
spits
Dumb bird.
up
But we
blood,
could dump her.
and
Little dumper.
he
So I say,
is,
hey, girl, you
his
got a nice
eyes are looking wildly. His eyes are looking wildly at you, and he raises his hands up. I'm sorry. Please, I surrender. I can help you. Please don't kill me. Please do not kill me.
Kill him.
Is that his turn?
That you perceive that to be his
I
turn.
stab him in the fucking face.
No!
I use my bonus action to aim, which
Okay.
gives me advantage.
Maybe stop
I
him,
use
like, when
elven
he's
accuracy
actually
to
supposed
re-roll one of the
Okay.
dice and hope for a natural fucking 20.
Okay.
It's a 19,
19.
unfortunately. I got a 19 and a 17 for those of you watching at fucking home. That's a 30, Mike.
Got it.
Yikes!
My dice my damage dice are usually on fucking fire.
Yeah, I'm sure. You say that every
Nikki,
session.
I'm gonna lunge across a fucking table. That's gonna be a 9, 10, 11. 11 plus 4 is, what I say, 15. Plus 6 is a, you're fucking me up here. What I say, 16 plus 6 is a 22? 15 plus 6 is a 21. And I'm missing Edward's final chapter damage,
Roll your
which is killing
D8,
me.
your rapier.
Oh, yes! Fuck! Fuck you! That's gonna be 28 points of damage.
Total?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, you stab into him. And with that, he is going to...
Survive? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you you hadn't been rolling Chessex
I
Day.
swear to God,
Oh my
Nikki. I
God.
swear to fucking God. I swear to all the gods, all of the devils in the 9 hells.
My name's
Hey,
Paul. That's between
Andy.
y'all.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
And with that, he is going to.
Andy's the cause of being salty as fuck.
Well, yes, he is. Oh,
That is unfortunately pretty
there
accurate.
should be a domain for that.
Oh my
The god of Bad Bar is the god of salt.
Oh, it's terrible.
We should write a book called The God of Salt Marsh.
And with that, he is going to.
I'm not getting the kill on this guy.
He's going to use his prepared action in case you attacked him.
Oh, great. Yeah, I did. I attacked him good.
To cast one last dominate person
That's fine.
on Annulin.
Oh,
Me?
good.
Oh.
It's not me.
And you're not blessed, so you don't have a D4.
So make a wisdom saving throw, please.
You're not blessed, so get undressed.
Please, no,
fine.
I can help you. She is scared. She is frustrated. She is weak. I know I can help. I can help.
15.
No way.
15?
Oh, 16.
We already
Wisdom
sprayed
saving
Orpheus.
throw?
16. You barely succeed.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Andy, did you add sneak attack since you had advantage?
Yeah, I did. I just rolled a bunch of ones.
With that, it is.
These guys don't usually let me
Well,
count,
4 1s and like 3 2s.
which is unfortunate.
Annulin's turn?
No, it's Monster's one turn. As they see
3
that,
ones and
and
1
they
2.
are going to.
Fuck you.
They are going to all. They see Vandris obliterating him.
Sometimes.
And they are going to all turn their flames on him.
Yep. Disadvantage?
And there's disadvantage.
I think I'm on Icarus.
No.
I guess they'll have to die then.
Nope. One, two.
I would like to cast the Curse of Chessex on Ickis, please.
Stop. I hate all of you. You guys are fucking assholes.
Can I name my eye bite to Curse of Chessex?
You can all lick me from the bottom of my ball sack to the top
Because
of my
the
tail.
funny thing
That is going to hit. On number 6 is going to hit.
one of the things I can do is give him disadvantage. So that would be accurate.
12. It's one of the bursts hit. 12 plus 5 is 17 points of fire damage.
Yikes.
Burst out. That's number 6.
9.
And so there's another 6 that are normally hit. I'm just going to roll all of them at the same time.
I'm literally not even close to death. I'm literally also never scared.
You're literally a lot of things.
I'm literally a lot of things. I'm also a gladiator. Did you know that?
1,
I'm a Spartan.
2.
You're literally a guy.
4 of them will hit.
That's my background.
1, 2, 4.
Lord
One.
Salty.
Against me?
No, I think it's towards. I think they're all still towards
2,
Vandris.
3, 1.
Oh, yeah.
So you hit me once, so now the rest of them are all... That's
Yeah.
a lot of dice, Mike. You sure this isn't a dex check?
Nope, they're spell attacks.
That's fine.
12.
Yikes, back up.
16. 16, 20. 26,
Yep.
32,
Yep.
36, 37, 40, 45,
Is this fire damage?
49,
I'm good then.
49, and then 57.
So it's going to be 25
55,
plus
55,
3,
sorry, 55.
28?
Was that?
Yep.
Yeah.
28 fire. I've literally never felt better in my
As
whole
they
life.
burst, and then with that is Annulin's turn.
I'd be dead without the amulet.
You say, oh, thanks, I was a little cold anyway.
Okay.
Oh.
Jeez,
It's a bit chilly.
I am going to again fire 2 arrows at Ickis the Dickus.
Okay.
Ick the dick, more like it.
That is 28 and 28. I rolled the same on both.
They both hit.
That's great.
Isn't that great?
Wait,
Why is it a snake?
Colossus, do I get... Hold on.
Just one.
Hunter's Mark is on each hit, right?
Hunter's mark is on both.
Colossus is on
the
one,
first.
so 3d8 and
3D. You got
Colossus is like Slayer spray. Shepherd does a lot of damage.
23... So 23... 33, 37 damage.
as you fire into him, he's looking rough as they pierce in. He's like, he's spitting as all of the guards are desperately trying to fire. And he's like, I said, mercy, please.
this guy.
I can help you. She's scared. There's another. Duke Rudo is not in his right mind. The advisor, the new advisor. I can tell you everything.
Fuck this
Then
guy.
tell us now.
Please do not kill me. Put down your weapons and I will tell you everything you want to know.
Kill him.
Tell me.
Yeah, you keep saying that mercy thing. I don't speak French.
And I'm going to shoot all 3 of my
Yes!
You do that.
Yeah.
I don't speak French.
So what's his AC?
Currently...
Is it 26 or lower?
26, yeah.
Okay, so that's, so my lowest was a 26, so all 3 will hit.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to roll for my last toe stone. And that is a 20.
20?
Does 20 hit with my toe stone?
He's going to use shield.
On my toe stone.
On your toe stone.
Okay.
Correct.
So my toe stone will whiz past him. But other than that, he'll take the rest. Destroy him! $36 points of force damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he says.
No, Becca got me with. I don't speak French, but I know to say au revoir, bitch.
He spits up blood as they all burst into him, and he is on the verge of death. As he's looking around frantically, blood and
Rodek,
feathers.
Miss. Please, Rodek, miss.
As it is his lair action, and he is going to simply take his claws and mercy, and he's going to cauterize his wounds as he and he is going to heal himself. Oh, it doesn't. He's still on the verge of death.
Damn.
I'm going to look down at him. I'll let you roll him.
Are we maintaining
Fly.
altitude?
Yeah.
18, yeah.
We're like hovering, floating, flying.
18.
It's a
I'm just
sky
curious
battle.
now that
25,
he's
26.
getting weaker.
Okay, he heals for a bit of damage here.
Didn't seem like it.
This is your last chance. What can you do to help us?
Just kill him because we've already given him the benefit of the doubt once. So, like, stop your bullshit, Rodek, and just fucking kill him.
I will tell you that it is there's political battle. Duke Rudo is not in his right mind. He was she whispered in his ear, manipulated him, and then the advisor, the new advisor, he came and he started whispering and undermining her plans. He wears a mask. I can tell you. I can connect. And his eyes are looking back and forth. He is very, very wounded despite his healing of his wounds. What are you doing, Rodek?
You should have listened to us the first time. You picked this. Do it, Rodek.
You had your chance, lad.
My man.
I'm going to attempt to...
Please, miss. Please, miss. Evangelist can get the kill.
You're such a shit.
He got it. He got it.
Hold on, that's a 28,
It's a disadvantage. She got a 4.
hold on.
We are Muppet babies with weapons.
4 plus...
Do it, Rodek.
Oh, he still has shield, though.
He's like,
23.
What's his AC? 23?
You fucking hit with this
Oh,
one.
I hit with that one.
He's not gonna die. I mean, he's gonna die. He's not gonna live, is what I meant to say.
I'm gonna make one a precision attack, just in case. Ooh, that adds a 1. So only 1 hits.
yikes.
I love my new toy.
Let's see.
Sweats and Vandrus.
He was on the verge of death before he healed, and he's still looking very rough.
My face is very warm.
Oh, it is. Feel like a finest.
So he
I am.
takes
Furnace of Furnace.
I'll make this one a menacing attack.
Avernus.
Stop it, you!
21 damage.
You should fucking do this soon, like.
He has 22 health left, right?
You know that.
How do you want to do this?
I want to just decapitate him.
Oh my
Basically,
god.
as I did that, I'm coming down and delivering justice.
I
Ned
can't believe
Stark
you
style.
didn't give Andy the kill.
It wouldn't have counted the same then.
So, he was like, no, please. He wears a mask, and he came from down below.
As his head flies off, and as soon as you cleave into him, his eyes light up, and suddenly his body gyrates, and immediately his body turns to ash and explodes, and suddenly you see, and all of the other ones, they explode. I need Sylvie, Rodek, and Vanders to make dexterity saving throws for me.
Dex, you say? I got a 20-fucking-7.
14.
Abby.
DC 16.
Abby, that's inappropriate.
I pass and I take no damage.
What did you say the thing was?
16 is the DC.
Hey, I failed.
10, 11, 18, 22, 20, or
You lone
30,
guard. That's also
28,
inappropriate.
28, 33, 40 points of fire damage to those that fit 40.
Not a
As
picture.
all of them explode. And all of the battle stops. And you see, you are all singed for those that were within 30 feet of all of these creatures. As it seems that the power that they had been granted triggered to bring about their own demise. And so their ashes start to settle and then start to coagulate and combine and form and swirl and get larger and larger and form a shape
No.
made of ash and soot. As you see a large form materialize, muscular, yet feminine, long, stringy hair, manacles around wrists, ankles, and neck, blazing orange eyes, embers, as you see large lower teeth shooting up as the image of an Afrida appears before you. Something that you recognize. The one that you had seen in the vision that Chief Kodo had shown you. This is very clearly Enziri, as this form made of ash turns and begins to move, casting embered eyes. You humanoids are all the same. Ickis was weak. He was an animal and he died like an animal. But I was warned of all of you. What are you doing here?
You should really wash your hair because it's stringy, and if you washed it, then it wouldn't clump like that. Also, I took all of the toes, all of the rocks out of my toes from the second smallest to the smallest and threw them at your friends.
Having Edward's final chapter in my hand, I pointed at her and say, what she's trying to say is that we're coming for you.
That's right.
And this is clearly not her, right?
It is clearly
vision of
a
her.
projection
It's like an ashen
of her.
version.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, what I'm trying to say is you don't scare me, so I'm cool with just talking about my toe rocks to you because you don't really deserve much else from us.
Of course I don't. Strike fear into you. You've only seen what that useless Ickis and his pathetic caravan could do. You haven't seen what I can do. You haven't seen what I will do. But I was warned of every one of you.
Do you know what that means, though?
What?
It means that we're strong if you were warned about us. because no one said shit about you.
They will.
Oh, well.
When all the world is turned to ash.
That sounds
And
like big
all
talk.
of you
For
humanoids.
someone who hasn't done anything yet.
We're coming for you.
Are you getting nervous? Because you
have
know.
already turned on you.
Yeah.
And Ikis, the person that you chose, he was weak. That means you're weak.
I don't need them.
Really? Because you used them, so kind of seems like you did since you still haven't done anything yet, so I'm calling bullshit.
Playthings. All of them.
They're all gonna leave you, and then you'll be alone, and that's weakness.
Being alone is how I spent my entire existence. But I will see you humanoids who think that all of you can change the world. All of you can be heroes. All of you can be gods.
Hey, bitch. We've already changed things. And we're coming.
And you'll have nothing but oblivion to greet you.
Is that so? I look forward to not killing you. No, that is more than you deserve. Ikis got off easy. I will put you in chains, and you will watch what I will do.
Oh, man. For a second there, I was really scared. And then I realized I just had gas.
You will be. You
Having
all will
gas?
be. I await you to see my masterwork. I despise every humanoid that walks this earth, and all of the ones that survive what's coming in the world of Ash will be put in chains.
Like you are?
Like I was!
Oh, I don't know. You said master sounds like someone who's still being controlled.
I am the master
sorry.
now.
Do you think you could put your manager on the phone? Because we don't really want to talk to the underlings.
I serve myself. All of you will serve me. I am the master now. I will be the master for eternity. I will never be subjugated.
Yandris,
Never again.
this sounds like someone who's got a manager complex.
Where can we find you then?
You know where to find me. And I look forward to seeing all of you.
Yeah, please let your manager know that we would like to speak to you first when we come to see them. We like to get rid of the weakest ones before we attack those in charge.
Duke Pluto thinks he is in charge, and he is not. And even if I don't pull his strings anymore, he is still a puppet. Even a giant is useless. The world will turn to ash. The explosion, the rebirth. And you humanoids will be subjugated. And it will be a glorious world.
And then the ash fades as the embers die, as you are all surrounded by the remnants of the caravan.
So that was really fucking horrifying.
We have to be careful.
But I puckered my butthole, and I did what I had to do.
I think we're going to be all right, but we need to keep in mind that there's a third player in the game now.
We
Ikis
can't...
mentioned something about some masked individual.
We have to make sure that we don't let her see that we're scared of her. Not that I'm scared of her or anything. I'm totally not. But like, you know,
Sylvie,
that was horrifying.
it might be wise to not try to goad her.
No, screw her.
She's clearly
That's what
lost
she's
her
trying
mind.
to get from us.
She could kill Anyone's mother at any second.
Didn't you see it was a tactic?
We don't know what's a tactic and what's not.
Well, I'm trying to explain a tactic to you. A tactic is when you know what someone's trying to do, and you try and get into their head, and you mess with it so you knock them off their guard. She's used to being controlled by things. If she thinks that we're weak, then she thinks that she has power over us. If she thinks that we don't take her seriously, it's going to make her self-doubt, and then she could stumble and mess up. It's our only chance.
She still wears chains.
In this case, I have to agree with Rodak. We shouldn't be gambling with your mother's life.
I'm not going to gamble, but she's right. She's still got chains on her.
Yeah, and she even messed up because I was groating her. So because I groated her, she said that she had a master.
That's the wrong word.
What's the right word? Oh, because I was goading her. She even messed up and said she had a master, and then when I called her on it, she tried to pretend like she didn't. We now know something.
That's right.
Do you see? I don't just do all the things that I do for no reason.
I know, and it may work, but it may not. And I'm just saying it's a risk.
But that's literally everything we do all the time. You say that cooking is a risk. I understand that when I stand over the fire and I'm wearing a paper bag around me, I could catch flames. That doesn't mean that I should stand there naked when I'm cooking, Rodak.
Just stupid!
No, it's not. It's how you cook food.
You know what? Now that I think about it, Rodak and I are fighting. I'm with the ladies on this one. Fuck you! She did well!
Yeah! Wait, why are you fighting with Rodak?
I called the kill on Ickis,
You
and
did.
this son of a gun stole it from me.
It's not a game.
It is a game, and I was winning, and now you might be close to me.
I should have killed him.
And to be fair, though, okay, well maybe, but shh, you know how he gets.
That's true.
And so to be fair, we're supposed to be friends. We're supposed to trust each other. So if Vandra says, I've got this one, you just essentially have to say, yeah, okay.
No.
What?
He's a dangerous madman.
Oh, I know you're not talking about me that way.
Not you.
Unbelievable. I'm
He
calculated.
was.
I'm a calculated madman, and I am dangerous.
Mean.
And he was on his last leg. Who knew what he could have done from a meta
he's not.
perspective
He
right
has
after
two
me?
full legs.
Unbelievable.
I can't believe you talk about him like that. He's standing floating right here.
No,
Who is he
not
talking
him.
about?
Ickis.
Not. I know that the masked guy.
Oh, I think it's
Girl?
Orpheus.
I don't know. No, it's
Orpheus is unconscious and in one of the medical camps. I don't think it's him.
As-
Unless it was from a long time ago.
Unless, yeah. I don't know. There's just something real sketchy about Orpheus lately, and I thought that I loved him, and I really do, but you can love and not trust someone at the
I
same
thought he was
time.
actually really nice.
Andy has many guesses, but my name is Vandrus.
And yeah, I did too, but so I was kind of thinking, right? It's so out of character for Orpheus to be rounding up slaves and trying to help the innocent. So what if he was doing it because he saw that they were being slaughtered in battle and he's trying to bring as many slaves back to Inziri as he possibly can? And the best way to do that is to pretend like he's trying to do good and round them all up so that when we get there he can provide them to her, and then he turns around, puts on a mask and goes, ha ha, do-gooders.
For what it's worth, while that is always a possibility, and you know that I do not trust Orpheus, and I would kill him at a moment's notice,
I don't want you to kill him.
in this case, I am giving him the benefit of the doubt, and I believe time in that damn bottle has given him time to reflect.
I hope that's true, and I'm not saying we kill him. I'm just saying that I don't think it would be okay if I kept this to myself.
No.
You know that I would if I thought that I needed to. Correct?
Yep.
No. This may sound
Have you-
crazy.
Oh, Vandrus, do you want to see something cool?
Is it more important than what Vodex is about to say?
Yeah, it is a little bit because it could help you.
Then begin.
Here.
And I'm gonna cast Magic Stone on 3 more of the pebbles in my toes.
These are bonus actions if that were a thing. So if you ever want to do extra more damages, you could huck a stone at them.
Huh. And I kind of move them from one hand to the other and say,
They hum. They feel like swamp stones that you would find in a bog.
I'm kind
Got
of
a
like
little
feeling
bit of
them.
moss on them.
Yeah, they got some mossy
from my
bits.
athlete's feet.
I look at Rodek and I say, if only these were as good as my lucky coin. And I put them into my pack, and I keep them very close to me, very clearly cherishing them.
Right before we killed him, he said they come from down below.
No, what doesn't nowadays, Rodek?
That makes me, and I know you were giving me shite about it, literally
I'm
last
sorry,
night.
I stopped listening to what you were saying. Can you start that sentence over again?
My point is, if this masked advisor is coming from underground,
But did she say that they were coming from underground?
as I was killing him,
Oh, Ika said it.
they were saying that they were emerging or coming from down below or something. I should have kept him alive.
No,
Are
we
you
shouldn't.
kidding me?
Because, we tried to do that. Oh, you're a bad dude, but we're going to keep you alive because maybe you could change. Oh, no, we're doing that with 4 feast too. Anyway, and he just went straight back to where we saw the bad things.
We've been doing this ridiculousness on and off for months. Killing people, keeping them alive, and then killing them later.
So
this is ridiculous. This is a man that deserved to die.
I'm going to put a moral, I'm going to provide you with a moral scenario, and you tell me what you think, okay? We were, earlier in this day, fighting big bad dudes riding around on hyenas, right? I was sleeping the hyenas.
Hyenas. Hyenas.
Oh, you're saying hi to them? That's cute. They're all dead now, though. So anyway, I was sleeping all the hyenas, but Annulin was going around killing the slaves who were fighting us against their will and killing innocent people who probably didn't do a bad thing in their entire life and were enslaved and being forced to do horrible things and probably had a lot of issues because of it. And you didn't bat an eye. It's not your fault. You didn't know at the time. But Rodek didn't bat an eye at that, but then Ickis is here doing horrible things, enslaving people and turning his back on us when we are to give a chance, but because you think that he has information that would be useful to you, you want to keep him alive, and I just think that's a moral thing you should think through.
The problem is that he was a bear, but he was also a weasel, and he wouldn't have told us anything.
And if you wanted to keep him alive, you would have let me get the
He
kill.
would have said anything that he thought we wanted to hear.
Annulin,
Yeah.
I don't want to correct you, but he was an Aarakocra, though, not a weasel. It's fine.
Weasel is figurative.
What?
Figurative.
was
It's
bad,
a
but
he wasn't literally a weasel. He was figuratively a weasel.
Thank you, North
Thank you, North Lodge. You were so generous.
That's
Thank you. Unbelievable.
I gifted so
Thank you
So
so
generous,
much.
North. Thank
You're
you
so
so
nice.
much.
Figurative.
You're the freaking best.
He wasn't actually a weasel, like you said. He was an Aarakocra.
No, but
he
he-
acts like a weasel who are cowardly.
But he's also not made of figs either.
What?
He's not a figative because
He was a coward. He would have said anything that he thought we wanted to hear.
Correct.
true.
We
Which
wouldn't
is
have known
why
what was true
he
and what
needed
wasn't.
to die.
I'm not
Understood?
saying he didn't need to die. My point is that he could have given us valuable information.
He could have, but
He would have
wouldn't
told us
Before he
anything that we wanted
wouldn't
to
have
hear.
trusted anything
He would
he
have
told
lied
us.
through his crooked teeth.
And that's always
He didn't
true.
even have teeth.
He had a beak. Sorry, crooked beak. Whatever
My
it is.
point
You
is,
know what would be horrifying if when we opened his mouth there were teeth in there.
I hate those.
That's true. That would have been horribly fucked up.
Can you imagine if they were all square?
I don't.
And like
I don't
not
want to.
sharp or anything, but they were like stubby little teeth.
Rodek, work with me here. I understand that you wanted to extract information, but we got something. We didn't. We got more than nothing.
remember when I was being paranoid about that elf queen
Which is when
going
you're always
downstairs
paranoid.
behind a throne?
Yes, we remember Maka.
Maybe that's where she's going. Maybe she comes up here with a mask
In
so no one
Svarog.
recognizes her. In Svarog.
So you
How many
think?
miles? Do we know it's like hundreds of miles away?
It's very far.
Hundreds of miles away,
Hold
bro.
on, hold on. You think a mask, just a single mask, is hiding the identity of a woman whose hair is shaped like a rose
I gotta
and
be
whose
honest.
skin is golden?
I'm with Sylvie on this one. If I saw
Who
that
is
woman
also
wearing a mask, I would
hundreds
recognize
of
those curves
miles
anywhere.
away.
That blonde hair, the beautiful roses. It was
Remember the hat
elegant.
he
It
used
was
to have, though? What if it's
beautiful.
like the hat?
No mask is hiding that.
But
That hat had hid everything on you. It could have made you look
it
like
was
anything.
a hat,
But
Annulin.
what if
That's
that was
much-
a mask, Sylvie?
But it wasn't. I have it right here.
I thought you got rid of that.
No, I just keep it in my bag.
That's nice.
All
But
I'm
it could have been the
saying
same thing.
is that
It's true. It could
it's
have been
not
my
out
own
of the
thing.
realm of possibility. Either way, it could be some
Because this is the thing, right?
foul trick.
With my hat, I could change everything about myself. So what would be the point of changing everything about herself, but then wearing a mask so you can't see her face?
Bingo.
If you could already change everything about your face would be different anyway.
Sylvie's
so then you would just
logic
be a
is
person with
flawless.
a face instead of a person wearing a mask. It doesn't make any
Flawless.
sense.
Her logic is flawless.
I'm confused.
I would recognize that woman anywhere.
Yeah.
Based on the description that Sylvie gave me,
With an
Right.
ass like that, hello.
thank you. Thank you.
She had tits that wouldn't quit.
Never.
I remember that.
And I even asked him to.
I do.
All
I
I'm
wrote about
saying
it in my
is there are
journal.
dark things underground. That's all I'm saying.
That's fine. But Ickis is dead, and we need to decide what we're going to do.
We're going to go find your mother.
I would like to check on
She
her.
knows that we're coming.
I would like to continue to float up in the air right here and argue with all of you.
The question is, do we have time to go back for the mountains when we can just fly into the mountain right now?
Well, we do need
They're
to
in
wake
good
up.
hands.
We need to wake up Warface because he has to help us in there. But that's also my concern.
You look like shite, lad.
Me?
Well, it's not nice to say.
There's literally blood running from the corner of my mouth, out of my ear, my nose. I have a black eye. I've literally never been better.
You look terrible. We
It's
should go to
fine.
the medic tent
It's fine.
and rest and get Orpheus.
There is no time to stop now. Your mother is in danger.
She knows that we're...
But to be fair,
Inziri knows that we're coming.
she was
We
in
don't really
danger
own the
yesterday
facilities.
too, so...
But like you said, now that Nziri is aware of us, we cannot stop until we save your mother.
We need to rest.
We do. It doesn't do us any good to just rush in there if she knows that we're coming anyway.
You're just going to leave one of your parents alone forever?
No.
My only parent. She's the only one that I have alive, and I've got to save my strength for her. Are you really going to challenge me?
Absolutely.
Well, you're wrong.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Annulin on this one, Vandress, that I think that the best thing for all of us is to go back, tickle Orpheus until he cries.
Maybe not that, but I mean, we need him.
I wasn't done.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, now I'm done. I forgot what I was gonna say next.
We don't know where the tunnel is.
Exactly. We need him to get us in there.
Fine.
And you need to rest.
I'm fine.
And change your attitude.
I'm fine. Thank you.
No, you are not. Your name is Vandress.
I'm Vandress, yes.
Somebody hit him on the head.
Don't hit me, I might pass out.
You need to rest.
Fine.
So cure wounds.
Be it.
You feel the warm light of the forge as you feel as if the storming power of Tamaka is fading a little bit, and you feel like you don't have much longer to get back to the camp. As the storm clouds above you are now kind of shrinking and dissipating.
9.
As the chaos from the battle behind you has the sound has dissipated. It seems as the battle is over.
So, now that we're gonna fly back, I think this is what we should do. I will get at the very front, and then followed by Vandress, followed by Anion, followed by Rodic, and we'll all link hands, okay?
How can I draw my sword if I'm linking hands with multiple people?
Well, you
Why
don't
are we
need to
doing
right
sword?
now. But if you do need to draw your sword, you unlink hands and you draw your sword. It's called a free object interaction.
Fine.
I think we just go into the tents, right?
But we have to fly there through the sky.
Why do we have to hold hands?
Because I said so.
Okay.
So you're third, and you're fourth, and you're second, and I'm first.
Done.
Now we're a caterpillar!
I start flying through the air, zigzagging, making them do it too.
You zigzag through the air,
Isn't
and
this
you
fun?
eventually arrive back as the massive volcano of Svarog
Thank you, Lisa.
lets out another burst of smoke as the plume rises and more magma flows a course down, and you see you've never been this close, but you actually see ahead a massive stone gate. And Rodek, you notice something interesting about this, and you've known frost giants your entire life, and they're savage. They're raiders. They're stupid. They've never crafted anything more than out of skin, bone, and wood. The craftsmanship for these gates and the massive stone walkway outside of the main gate of this city seems like dwarven work.
Oh,
At a colossal
That's
scale.
the wind through the holes.
A colossal scale. And you actually kind of it strikes you that like the fire giants that you had seen only in the visions from Annulin's vision in the chamber of reflection, or the chamber of reflection, that the fire giants look very similar to dwarves, and it's just something that sits with you.
So not that it was literally made by dwarves,
Yes.
but that the craftsmanship is so good that it's as if that fire giants are clearly very good craftsmen.
Well, not even that. It looks as if it is like peak dwarven performance.
Wow.
but at a much larger scale.
That's good.
At a much larger scale.
What's a goot?
That's some story.
You
Is
eventually...
that like when the joints in your toe get all the calcium or something around them and they swell up?
Close enough.
Gout.
like
He said
gout.
good.
Good.
Good. It was a
No,
good thing.
I'm pretty sure it was saying goot.
Good.
Whatever.
He says good. He says it like good.
Whatever.
That was my Rodek
Hey.
impression. Good.
I'm still hearing goot.
You eventually arrive back. The battle is over. You see that camps are already being erected as the bodies of all of the slain Yak folk, both Earthshaker and Flamekeeper alike, are all laid out and beginning to be wrapped in tarps. And as bits of wood and kindling from what can be found are being piled around them. As you see the slain hyenas, the slain Monshu beast, the slain dragonborn, dwarf, elf, human from the slaves, as a number of other races, all littering this battlefield, and you eventually arrive back, and you see that there are a number of tents that have been erected, healers, medicine men and women, tending to the wounds of the injured, and you see that as people are rushing around, you see Purple Tiefling walking around carrying a large jar of some sort of healing salve, attempting as a yak folk is like, no, over there, oh yeah, of course. And you see Orpheus go into a healing tent, attempting to help. As you arrive back at the scene, and you see the large blue-scaled Monshu beast, Gulan, outside of one of the larger tents that's been erected, and sitting down, already bandaged up, you see Chief Kodo sitting on the ground, giving Gulan a light pat and a rub on the snout, and he sees you all arrive, and as he looks over you, he sees your disposition.
So it is done then.
By
Ickis is dead.
Ickis being dead, it is done. And yes, of course, we killed him, just as we promised.
The caravan's wiped out.
How
You-
much did you lose?
More than I would have liked. Fewer than I expected.
Did any of the Flamekeepers survive?
Enough survived. You have brought revenge to my brother in arms that I only had mere words in our reunion. He died an honorable Yakfolk. And now that his killer has been brought to justice, his spirit can walk the halls of the ancestors. I thank you, all of you, and I thank Tamaka.
And he extends a finger up to the sky.
I'll repeat his motion.
You all look terrible.
I look great.
We're in fighting shape. We're all right.
You need rest. You
Hey.
need to eat.
Hey.
Your skinny purple friend has been more of a help than I would have guessed.
Good.
I regret treating him so poorly when he first
Don't.
entered our city.
I think he needed it. Swift kick in the ass.
He was a thief.
He was. A tent has been prepared for the four of you. There are healing salves, bandages. If you require a healer, I will send one. But I need to spend time with Gulan and reflect, and then meditate and commune with the ancestors for guidance.
Just make sure that your people keep Orpheus working. He could use it.
There's no doubt on that, friend.
Have there been any signs of giants?
No. No motion on this side of the mountain.
It doesn't seem right.
In what way? What do you mean?
So, from a meta perspective, how close are we to small? We're like at the base, right?
Oh, you're far away. There's a massive valley, and it's very far away. But it's because of how flat it's all just ravines. You can see the massive mountain. It's a very miles away. Like,
So we're not like right at.
No, you're not right at the base.
Gotcha.
We're not like Game of Thrones camping right outside. The gate.
This is like more. Yeah,
Okay.
no,
This is realistic.
Yeah, a little bit. It's for realistic for D&D.
Wow! Holy shit! My eyebrows are gone from that burn. Oh shit!
You imagine
Can we clip that for David and David?
No wrong fuck.
You imagine that this had been a lush forest valley at some point that has been completely cleared out and wiped and used for a fuel to light the forges.
Alright, so we should be safe for the night. Still, you should keep watch. If they're anything like the frost giants, there would be a raid upon us in the middle of the night and our throats would be cut.
I have my best scouts. We will be safe, and if we are not, we will know with enough time to ride out. Trust me. Being returned from the dead is a strange experience. I feel not as I once was. I hope I can return to my former strength.
It'll take time. You can get there.
I hope so. I will commune with the ancestors, spirits of the wild and the land, and hope they will give me their blessing on this campaign. Get rest, all of you. You have earned it.
Thanks.
We've only done what we had to do.
And what we promised.
That's right.
Good night.
Good night.
I think that we should get Orpheus and have him come with us.
I think that he's helping.
I'm sure that he has his own jobs, his own tent, and he'll be fine.
We'll see him in the morning.
You don't think that we should talk to him about how we can get in there?
He's not going to divulge anything before he needs to. You know him.
We're miles away. He's not going to tell us until we actually get there.
Agreed.
Because anyone could be listening or here.
Or he would think that his life was at risk.
So with that, does anyone want to play pancakes?
Well, I'm going to bed, and I immediately roll over in my tent and pretend to snore because I don't need to sleep.
Do you want to play pancakes with me?
In a minute, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna find Orpheus and just walk up to him and give him a big hug and then walk away.
You, as he's going with a large stack of bandages, you suddenly go behind him and hug him. Man, are you okay? You feeling all right?
I'll just snuggle into him a minute, not say anything, and walk away.
I'll be in later. Good night. And he walks and continues about his business. You all arrive back to the tent.
Are ready to play pancakes now?
I don't really know how to play that.
Well, it's really easy. So basically what you do is you see all these cakes that I have?
And I just pull out a bunch of like really old, like rock hard cakes.
Mm-hmm.
We just see who can fit the most cakes in their panties.
I start shoving cakes into my panties.
Person with the most cakes wins!
Do you reuse these?
Yep!
You win!
Yes, I always win!
Yay!
Thank you, the Action Scourge. Very appreciated. Thank you for the follow, Blood Miss Hunter.
Go give the Action Scourge a follow.
Yes, give him a follow. Widow Ray, thank you all. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. We'd love a follow. Pancakes.
We're also playing pancakes.
The party is getting ready to figure out how to infiltrate a fire giant city. So feel free to drop us a follow. We really appreciate it. But if not, stay tuned and hang out. We love you to be here. Thank you so much.
Annulin, you have to put at least one cake in your panties or you forfeit the game, and then it's not a real win. Look, I'm almost got him all.
Play.
No, he's sleeping.
I'm snoring loudly.
I'm gonna sneak that last cake into his panties.
It's like still sunset. It's like the glow of the sun is still
You're really
bathing.
not gonna play pancakes with me?
Oh, I'm playing. I'm just using his pennies.
That's not fair. That's not how you do it.
Shove cake in my panties.
I was going to say, I fucking dare you to try, Annulin. I dare you.
For your first time playing pancakes, you did really good.
Thanks.
And I stand next to her. My panties are bulging with cakes.
Yikes.
Can I have that one back, though? Because I'm going to need it for the next time I play.
And I just start putting them back in my pack.
So what do we want to do for the rest of the night?
I want to figure out how we're gonna get in there. Do you think we have any chance of being just...
Should we scry on your mom again? See how she's doing?
We could. I don't know. Should we do it now or should we wait until it's like right when you're going in?
I guess my concern is that because we were really mean to what's-her-face, that she's gonna do something to hurt your mom. But maybe if she doesn't know your mom is your mom.
So she still has chains on her. Is she still under control of somebody?
Oh yeah, for sure. She said she had a master.
I thought you said that.
No, she said it first. And then I made a joke about it, and then she said, I'm the master.
The God of the World's eyebrows are just different.
No, I think she was saying that she was the master.
No, she said my master is going to do this
But she said it in kind
thing.
of a way like she didn't feel like she really was. She was kind of like, in like a teenager's out of town.
We could go back and rewatch it, but I can tell you I'm like
in the master
100% sure that she said that my master was going to do this thing.
Can I try to remember back to like an hour ago?
I don't recall mentioning anything about her having a master that she mentioned.
But she does have chains.
She has manacles.
Like broken. No, they're not like chained to
They are
anything.
not chained to anything. They are severed. You see that there are little like business, like what do you call those? Like little loopy biz. There's nothing,
loopy biz.
but she still has.
She still has them, though.
I'm familiar
She
with
still
the
has the
loopy biz.
collar. You remember the breastplate, her bare abs, and
I
her
remember fondly.
yeah, her bare legs and thighs, and just like the anklets.
So is she really free or is she just putting it on that she's...
I don't know. She may have a master. And maybe that's why she still wears chains.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to go back into my mind and rewatch it, but I'm pretty sure I responded to and she said that because she Floridian slept and said she had a master.
It could be true, eh?
Lloyds are very slippery.
And she seemed... It was definitely... You definitely had to nerve. Certainly.
Well, that's why I said it.
Will she see us if we're coming? Does she know everything now?
I don't think so. I feel like if she knew everything, she wouldn't have been so, nervous.
I was just really surprised that they knew we were coming when we got here. They were just barreling down the mountain at us.
I mean, to be fair, Ickis knew who we were, and he went back to her, so... And we had mentioned that we wanted to free all the slaves, and we knew where they were being taken, so I think it kind of makes sense he'd go back and say, hey, these schmucks from Gallhaven who did, like, this really amazing thing in Gallhaven would do this, and then I guarantee that word has gotten around about Hogway, and it's the same people, so...
I feel terrible. I killed them. Some of them.
To be fair... Once they exploded, they were going to die anyway, and there was nothing we could do about it.
I still feel bad.
And you didn't know at first that they were, not acting on their own accord, so...
I still feel bad.
That's okay. Why do you have bog cheese written in your notebook?
Well, that's for later, for Adventures and Chill.
Okay, cool. I like bog cheese, and I like the way you wrote it because your handwriting's real pretty.
Oh, thanks.
Yep. Do you always circle all of your letters with leaves and flowers and stuff, or is that just like a druid thing?
That's just a sometimes thing.
Okay. Vandals, are you still sleeping?
I snore louder. They have, in the 4... How long have we been traveling together?
Like over a year, I think.
They've
or
never once
a year.
heard me snore ever.
Yeah.
This is new.
Yeah, no, he's still sleeping. Rodek, how come you're so quiet? Do you want to play Pantycakes?
No, I'm all right.
Okay.
I've been reflecting and praying. I think... I don't know. I think we should get some rest. We can talk about it in the morning.
No.
I'm gonna roll over. But
Why does that always happen?
before I go to bed, I would like to sort of kind of go to my side of the tent and sort of... I want to take up my blacksmithing tools, and I will
you'll hear just a little like a tink, tink, and I'm going to ritually craft with my Forge Cleric business. I want to craft a kind of manacle that I think would be roughly the size that Nziri wears.
Got it.
Thinking back to sort of Sylvie's intimidation tactic, I want to sort of start to, at least just to start, I want to start with one and put it in my pack and go to bed.
Got it.
May I recall to the first Afrita that we freed, was she wearing manacles?
She was.
Okay.
She was. And when you freed her, they were shattered.
Right.
To the winds.
Right. Okay.
And we know that was Nziri's sister.
We are aware now. We didn't then.
Orpheus told you that was his presumption.
We
know that now, and he has not told you anything else.
So we could kind of guess that there's something weird going on with her still wearing manacles.
It's interesting. Yeah,
It's interesting.
It's interesting. It just doesn't quite from what you've learned.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're all settling down to go to sleep.
And she also told us that she had a mask.
Yeah, I'm absolutely not meditating until I'm sure everyone else is not going to try to stick pastries down my pants.
It's still sunset, and you're trying to get an early night. And as you're trying to rest, you're licking your wounds, you feel a lot better than you had. And Rhoda, you're clanging, you're praying, clang, clang, and then clang. You hear a war horn bellow through the valley.
Oh, someone got married. Congratulations!
And you hear the voices of yak folk. They all begin to mill about and start to walk around. You hear the stomping of, and then you hear kind of like a rumbling beneath your feet,
war.
and you're.
Guys, it's war! It's not a wedding! It's war!
Is everyone up?
Get up! Get up!
We've had a short rest, right?
Yeah.
Short rest.
Yes. And Rhoda, you've been outside this time kind of towards, and you all look back, and as you're leaving the tent, and you turn around, and from around the ravine, it's not towards Svarog. There aren't giants. You suddenly see a sea of dwarves. Musk oxen.
God.
And you remember that King Blackforge had pledged that he would give you riders, and you see legions of riders. But you also see dwarven infantry, and you hear the loud creaking of metal and wood as massive siege engines and weapons are being pulled by yak folk.
Yeah.
And as they begin to roll up, you see just nothing but a sea heading towards Svarog. As you hear the you see a armored female dwarf at the head of the largest and ornately armored muskox. As you see her blowing the horn far off in the distance, and all of the dwarves out as they begin to continue to march towards your camp. And as the rumbling, you suddenly hear off from the other side, up into the mountains, where you had just previously been attacked, a chanting and a rumbling of earth.
Yes.
And suddenly you look as the final bits of rays of the sun cast, you see some glints of red, and you see dust being kicked up as you see a sea, an utter sea of fire newts rushing down, riding down the mountain as on their striders, and also infantry, blackened shields, swords, and you hear, and it gets louder and louder, and finally on the wind you hear, Vendi Kong, Vendi Kong, Vendi Kong, Vendi Kong, and that's where we'll end the session.
Fuck
Nice
yes.
job, Mike.
Well done.
Good job.
Well done.
Vendi Kong.
That's the last episode of Prime.
Last episode of Prime
For the
in
decade.
20 in the decade.
Or if you asked Maya for the
Or the century.
century.
Maya got us all hyped up.
That was so cute. That was
We're
so
not done though. What's next?
Chill.
We're not done. Shut up.
Adventures in
So coming up next, for our subscribers only, plus anybody who's not a subscriber for a 5
Thank
minute
you,
preview.
Northwatch, for all of the amazing new
Yeah,
subscribers.
Northwatch
Thank
is
you.
really generous. So anybody who is a subscriber can
Wow,
join
so
us
cool.
in this. We're gonna stop this current stream, and we will start up a new stream for subscribers only. And so Evangelist and Chill is where we talk about our favorite moments of the stream, not the podcast. You guys can tell us your favorite moments. You can ask questions.
Yeah,
We're
and
gonna
we'll answer all of
theorize
them.
a little bit, and we just
Yeah.
generally wind down from the session and hang out and chill.
I'll challenge you
Evangelist and
to a
Chill.
game of panty cakes. So.
She always wins. Don't take that.
Oh, thank you for the follow,
Thank
Messy
you, Messy
Potato
Potato
Salad.
Salad.
Show me Messy Potato
Oh,
Salad.
I
If
love
you're
the
not
messy.
if you're not a sub and you haven't tuned in before, you get 5 free minutes. So
You do.
hopefully we can
So if you
convince
wanna
you
check it
to
out.
tune in the whole time. It's one of the many ways that we give back to our lovely subs.
Yeah,
Welcome to the
and if
stage,
you're not into it,
Messy
that's
Potato
cool too.
Salad.
Man,
next
Welcome to the
last
stage.
Prime, episode 70.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so our next and final stream of 2019 is
It's
going to be Strahd on
potentially
Unless I cancel it.
unless
potentially
Nikki cancels that, but she ain't gonna do that.
12/29.
It's going to be
12/29.
Please
December
don't do that.
29th
So
for the
pencil
final
it
stream
in.
of this year.
Pencil it in.
Oh, thank you for the bits, Messy Potato
Oh,
Salad.
Messy Potato
Yeah,
Salad.
I like the way they
we
go
love
like this.
you.
They go like this, and they give us bits.
I like the way you
Yeah,
work
you missed
it.
the nice episode. That
Messy
was last
potato
time.
salad.
That was amazing. Yeah, and so we'll be back for ideally Strahd on the 29th.
Yeah.
But for Prime, we'll be back after
Abby,
MagFest.
leave
Yeah.
my cankles out.
After
Yeah.
MagFest.
After Mag.
We'll be
Jeez,
back
Abby.
Because my birthday's on a Wednesday.
Your birthday's on a Wednesday, and we're gonna rage the night before, and then we're gonna be hungover
I
and then
took
go to
off.
MagFest.
I have off
my cankles
first,
to
second, third.
Strahd.
Fuck you.
I
We
took
are
off.
going
I
to
gotta buy my ticket. I should do it right now.
do it right now.
I'm doing it right now. I'm buying my tickets in MagFest
So
right
we'll see
now.
you in Adventures and Chill. We'll see you all. We love all of you.
Love
Switch
you.
it over
I'll see you in a second.